And we're here.
Hello, everybody.
For Wednesday 15.
Insert episode name.
Yeah, I'm lost. I have no idea now.
Yeah, I've lost you.
We'll probably never find out.
You don't even know your own character stats.
We'll probably find out like one of these days after we start the stream.
Abilities.
We
I
got
got
it
it
like
right in front of me.
on the calendar one of these days.
Yeah.
So, you know, that actually brings up a good topic that we were talking about right before the stream started, or right before the podcast started.
Mm-hmm.
We asked what PJ liked to be called as DM. What do you like to be called as DM?
Seafood, probably.
Seafood.
Hot dog.
Seafood. Yeah.
Oh, seafood.
Call me hot dolphin. Almighty hot dolphin.
I haven't given much thought to it.
Your Lord and
Seafood
Master
will work.
Almighty Supreme.
Seafood will work for now. That's good. That'll work for now.
I love
So
seafood.
whenever we pray, we just, excuse me, seafood.
Alex-
What do I see right now?
Alex calls me everyone else.
And everyone else.
Yeah, because when he comes in the house, I'm like, hey, Riggard. He goes, hey, everyone else.
Yeah,
Thanks, dude.
makes sense.
All right. We good?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
All right. So,
You need this, don't you?
what happened in the last session? Last session, you guys.
Hey, Justin, you pass that dice tray. This way. Thank you.
You guys made it back to Shagarshan, I believe, or you already in Shagarshan. Yeah, you already in Shag. Yeah, Shigorth, and you. I'm trying to remember exactly. You guys.
We spent a really long time trying to figure out.
You guys spent. You guys had just been told by Grismelberg that the next day, Murray will probably like to meet with you, and you spent the whole evening trying to see if you could suss out exactly who Murray is in any fashion. It was a very eventful evening, full of stealing from the black market and outwitting them. I guess, to put it in basic terms, you guys actually got away with it. Then going to the library and studying up on the cryptic hint of the piece of paper that I can't remember what it said right now off the top of my head. It was the name of a place though.
Sort of an M.
In something.
Mineros?
Mineros. Yes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you
Cragmod wrote down.
and you discovered that is the name of one of the 9 levels of hell, which are 5th level. Yeah, are you sure it's the 5th level?
I think it was the fifth.
Yeah, specifically it was one of the levels of hell.
No, it was probably the third level.
3rd level. I think 5th level is Stygia.
Yeah, Levistus.
Anyway, and that made you also very suspicious of Murray. The next day at the meeting, you met at the Deviled Egg, which is a very fitting name,
Indeed.
and you had some eggs, and you met with Murray. You guys are still acting as double agents, possibly, and you're helping. You convince Murray that you're on his side, more or less. And he is now taking you to meet Dynachus, who presumably has been developing a way to trap these magics so they can safely cultivate the lands. At least Murray seems convinced so. And he has taken you about an hour or so south of Shagarshan and then off the road into a middle of a field where the small shack is, not suspicious at all. A small abandoned looking shack, and you guys had to kind of crouch your way inside, and then once you're in, you see that it is a very huge can't even see the ceiling style laboratory that seems to be very disorganized and has rows and rows of all kinds of strange items that are like not even really walls. It's just more like, imagine a giant IKEA. That's what you're in right now. So, yeah. So Murray led you all in, if I remember correctly. And he says, as you all come in behind him, I presume.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, you all follow him inside behind him, and he turns to all of you as you come in, and you guys are currently sorry.
Well, I'm not sorry.
You guys come into yes, it's a short walk down a small hallway until you get into like a first room, I guess, in this place. If you can call it a room, since there's not really any walls or a ceiling.
What you need, buddy?
Pencil. And Murray welcomes you to the laboratory. He's like, well, this is it. It's quite impressive. Dynachus definitely is not the cleanest of people, but he assures me he needs all of this to make sure he can succeed in his project he's doing. Unfortunately, he's somewhere in this mess. Usually he contacts me when he's made progress. Otherwise, I just leave him alone so he can work. I don't like to disturb him if I can help it because I want him to work as fast and as efficiently as possible. So,
roughly, like, how big is this room?
This room that you're currently in?
Yeah.
About 35 by 35 feet.
Okay.
So we can't see the ceiling?
I'll be precise. Yes, it's like a... Well, the place is lit by some kind of magical light that seems to emanate from nowhere, which is strange enough. And if you just look up, you see these towers of these shelving units, essentially, that just go high, and it seems to disappear into a mist.
Ooh,
way up high.
that's cool.
Can you pass me that real quick?
Yes.
No, never mind. I don't need that. I apologize. I do not. You guys are going to need that.
Can I inside check? Is Dynachus really inside of here?
Sure. Go for it.
26.
Okay. 26?
Yeah.
Oh, are you trying to believe Murray?
Yeah.
I thought you were just trying to figure out as I looking around. Like, is he here?
Where's he at?
I mean, Murray seems convinced that he should be here. This is where he works at, so yeah,
Okay.
he should be here. I am gonna need this. I'm gonna pass it to somebody. I don't know who yet though. And so I'm sorry that I can't bring you straight to him. I would accompany you through this, but I do have other business I need to attend to. But do not fret. I know this seems quite daunting of a task. But
You're not leading us into a death trap, are you?
well, I will warn you, this place can be a little dangerous. It is so big, he doesn't keep track of all of it. So
Dangerous how?
he has all kinds of strange experiments and beings he's worked on. Nothing that the five of you, I'm sure, cannot handle.
Monstrosity.
So he just like lets him loose?
He says it's part of his work and his experiments. I don't really understand how it helps, but he's making progress, so I'm not going to argue with him.
Which way does he typically go from here?
Yes, I can assist you in that. Hold on one moment. I should have made sure that I had this.
Maybe you should write it down just in case.
Or what down?
Directions that he's given us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to give you directions. I have a map for you that you can use.
Does the map tell us where to go?
It'll tell you exactly which room he's in.
Oh, okay.
Because it's his.
That works.
It's his quarters. It's where he does the most of his research. I just need to remember where it is at.
What else would you use a map for?
Sorry?
The monstrosities that's residing within. How to avoid them, maybe? I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know everything about this place, so I don't have any of that marked out. But like I said, he has told me where. Okay, that'll work.
Does he have traps set here?
He might have. I don't know if he has a trap set as much as just some errant work that he might have been working on that he just abandoned. Okay, which one of you is the most map literate?
I'd say probably that gnome right there.
I could probably handle the map.
Okay, well,
It just seems like a lot of work.
here you go, my friend. I have a simple. There's a simple compass at the bottom right, at the bottom down there, to indicate your north, south, and east and west.
Okay.
As far as I know, it will be effective in here. I don't think this place is that much full of shenanigans. I marked on it with an X where you came in at, and I marked with an X in the room that he should be in. That should be his lead, like his base of operations. Unfortunately, he's not always in there. Maybe you'll get lucky and stumble across him before you get there. That would be nice. But
That would be nice.
Do you have a compass?
I marked the map with indicators of north, south, east, and west. It should be relatively simple.
You're not a master mapman.
Okay.
I would hope a group of adventurers like yourself, one of you would have a compass.
Close.
I have the spirit of the balanced one to guide me.
Well, good. You'll definitely need whatever you can. I think.
Well, we usually look at the sun.
Don't think that's gonna work for you in here.
Suppose not.
Well, not directly. You go blind.
Yeah, what he said.
Well, I suppose best of luck to you, and I'm sure Dynachus can fill you in on exactly what he needs from you once you get to him. Yes. I must be going now and continuing my.
Wait, does he know we're coming? Should you give us like something? Be like, hey, we're with Murray. We're not just breaking into your laboratory to fight.
He'll believe you. It's fine. I assure you.
Do?
No, I assure you, he'll be fine. He'll if you mention my name, Murray, say why you're here, tell him the information you know. Nobody else besides the ones closest to me have that information.
Oh, I see.
So you should be fine.
Understood.
How do we contact you?
Through Dynachus. Or would you like a more direct way to contact me? I don't mind at all, as long as you don't constantly. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Is there somewhere we could find you afterwards if we need to contact you swiftly?
Well, his message should be able to do that. But you shouldn't have to. I'm essentially putting Dynachus as your in between to have him do what he needs. This is of utmost importance to me. I don't really know how to progress in this field. That's why I have Dynachus here. So I won't be able to help much in terms of this containing of these magics and such. So,
but if we needed to find you, go ahead.
I was thinking for more of a political reasons. Say if we get into something where we need to go somewhere and we need more of something like this, and I pull out my badge scroll of the MTU. You know, maybe we need some more something like this for another town. You know.
Well, that should definitely get you almost anything you need in any town you go to.
Okay.
And if not, I guess I'll have a talk with him, I suppose. I mean, it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Sounds fair.
I need to continue my rousing task of talking to the families of the lost ones from the Colosseum. So, if you'll excuse me, hopefully you guys can meet them before the end of this day, whatever day it is, rather. I don't know how you can keep track of time in this place, but yes.
So
is there anything else?
Clock you could wear on your wrist.
But if we needed to find you, and you're not in the fancy building that we met you in, where will we locate you at? Sort of a home or something.
I'm afraid that I like to keep my personal life personal. If you don't mind, I'm already in the public eye so much. I do appreciate my alone time when I can get it. But
if we had dire news that needed your attention,
like I said, the message that your friend sends should be able to contact me, no problem.
But what if it's urgent?
There's nothing more urgent than instantly sending a message to my mind.
But what if it doesn't work?
What if he's out of spells?
Why wouldn't it work?
For one, he might be out of spells. For two, maybe he gets silenced.
Wait, can we make a?
I mean,
check?
I have no quicker way for you to contact me. Do you have a quicker way you can contact me?
What if Cattyhouse dies?
Hey.
We're gonna try our best not to let you die.
We won't let this little gnome die.
Thanks.
You let a dragonborn die.
Little? How many gnomes have you seen?
Yeah, well, that wasn't our fault.
I wouldn't say
we could
let.
have just given the thing the flower.
We tried that.
I was asleep.
And we also tried that. And you didn't want it.
Yeah, after you never mind.
We'll just go to Grismelberg.
If
Or
you wish,
Dynachus.
like I said, the message that your friend suggested would probably be much quicker for getting in contact with me. But yeah, Grismelberg's an also acceptable in between if you wish.
You just can't die, Cragdaddies.
Do my best.
Hopefully, once you meet Dynachus, like I said, he'll be able to contact me as well. That's another source. I highly doubt Dynachus will be dying anytime soon. I hope. So, yeah. Well, best of luck to you all then.
Thanks.
Don't die, since there's so much talking of dying right now. So,
Good advice.
die.
Seriously, I'm just
and don't be worried about causing any damage. I'm sure Dynachus can deal with it. So just do what
Wait,
you gotta
what?
do.
Damage to what?
Just the general place. I'm sure he'll be fine. He does enough damage on his own. I'm sure he won't notice some extra burn marks or anything like that.
Are your eyes
That's fair.
sparkling, Crackle?
I'm just wondering why we would accidentally cause damage. Okay.
You look very excited to break shit for no reason.
Okay.
I don't want
Bye
to
for real this time.
Bye. Have
Ray,
fun.
Peace.
just turns tail with his fancy cloak and just
Fancy.
crawls back out of that small door, very undignified. And yeah.
So what do we see in the room?
This particular room is empty. Like, besides the weird various items that make up the walls.
So we're into this one.
There is a door or open way to the left, correct?
Yes, you notice there are no doors, which is strange. But I mean, there's also
Thank-
nothing for the doors to be attached to.
Thank God.
Catagass,
It's
can I see
open.
that map real quick?
Which one are we
If you
in?
want to.
You're in the one on the eastern side.
Here we can go out the back of this room or the east or the west of this room.
And the other X is where. Sorry.
Mm.
I need to put this
Where are
in.
we at?
I really
On the-
like
On the
that.
Said we're in
eastern
the
side.
east.
Oh, we're on the east
That was
side.
probably my first like ASMR that I actually liked.
We can go out the western
The sound of
passageway
coins.
or the southern.
Yeah, I really like that noise. Actually, that's weird.
I didn't. Was there a path to the west?
Sorry?
I think so, yeah. It's like
Journey to the west, you say?
it's here's the wall.
I'll let you guys take care of this.
Let me see that.
not a fan of mazes.
Too
Okay,
much,
so the
too many
south.
flashbacks.
Yeah.
Only maze.
Hey, you have a clear starting and ending like
Hold
for
the
this
door.
though.
Hold the door.
All right, so do we want to go to this passageway or the one behind us?
I say we just go to the X.
We'll both.
I
of
mean,
them-
both ways get there, so it's really a decision.
Oh, I'll leave it up to you, Catagass.
All right, well, let's just go fucking this way. To the
Which
left,
way are you pointing? Oh, okay.
to the west,
Okay,
west, and then south. You see
the
that?
southern door there.
You gonna
Yeah.
trace
By
as
the
we
way, that's
go?
definitely gonna be
Yeah.
our episode
Yeah.
title. Entrance to the west.
Okay, so you go there, and I assume you're gonna keep track of it, my friend.
Yes.
So you know it immediately turns, and then you can
Turn left, and then we'll take this right.
take the right.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll keep going. And then we'll take another
Do we
right.
have- I guess you're up front then.
Okay.
I'll be right
Fucking
behind
guess.
you.
Doing good so far.
Okay, nothing's happened. Okay,
Yeah,
what
you
do
can
we
summon
see?
Blood Stallion
Are we in the
if you
next
ride
room?
there.
Like on the edge of it?
So,
what do we
uh,
see?
You
Hold
can
on,
summon
one
Blood Stallion. You can ride the area.
Well, once you get down to this part where it turns into two different hallways, on your left, which would be to the south, on the you do see on this particular corridor there's a bunch of iron sconces with that hold torches that are lining it on these not corridor but like these weird shelf walls.
Okay.
And then you see the door to your right, and see what's in there. Suppose I could just hold it like this. I'll just take out the other one that I have here so I don't get confused. Too many rooms. Alright. Ooh. So you're just looking from where you're at?
Yeah.
You don't see anything from where you're at except you see like flickers of flame that's definitely in the room.
Go ahead and cast Detect
You
Magic.
can't quite see.
I can send Monroe in there.
You can send Monroe in there.
Yeah, I'll just send Monroe in there.
You just want to do that?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do you detect anything first? You're doing that?
You're trying to
Do
detect
I?
magic. So again, what does your magic let you detect? Just
Magic.
auras of magic in general.
Or yeah,
They have.
if an object or a thing or person is magical or has magical properties.
Yeah, it definitely. You can. Does it work through walls and stuff?
Like if it doesn't work through like lead walls. And
Lead
stuff.
walls. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, you detect 4 distinct auras of magic that are kind of moving around in there. That
I'm gonna throw a beam in the fucking room.
a beam in the room.
Wait, there's aura moving around in there?
4 of them. Yeah.
Do I need to make a check?
Wait, how big are they?
They look. Well, using D&D terms, they're tiny, which means they're about the size of like your average. I told that is like fairy. Yeah, about the size of like your average fairy.
Okay.
So yeah, you throw the bean in there, and
Do we hear anything?
you hear what sounds like very terrifying demonic laughter that echoes through, and you see all 4 of them stop and like seem to look at where that bean landed.
I'm gonna whisper.
And then quickly, and then you see like these fiery rays just shoot from that area, just to evaporate that bean.
Well, you guys want to go left?
And then you hear more cackling.
I say we don't go that way.
Yeah, maybe we definitely should not do that.
All right, so we're gonna go
That's a bad
south.
decision.
We're gonna go south next, and then we're gonna look in this room down here.
Okay.
If I peek around the corner, do I see anything in the room?
How many beans do you have left?
A lot.
A lot. Okay.
I got like a bag of like 1,000.
So is that like the purpose of those beans, or is there something else?
I mean, I'm just using them. They're pretty versatile.
Throw 'em.
You're gonna
You can
peek into
plant
this
'em.
room.
You can eat them.
Get a slingshot?
Yeah, I'll peek in this room. I don't have a slingshot.
Can you send Monroe in?
Oh yeah, I'll just send Monroe in actually. No,
You're just gonna
I'll keep
send
him.
him in.
I'll
Keep him in that really high area.
Yeah, really high.
Just below the mist.
Could send him up into the mist.
Yeah.
And then
Wait.
he just dies.
I don't think you can see it.
Find out what happens so I don't fly up in the mist.
Okay, so
Wait.
if you send him way up, God, I can just imagine. Anyway, the mist terrifies me as much as the ocean does at this point. Okay, if you send him in pretty high up, let me see if. Okay, so you can see through Monroe's eyes, right? Or does he have to report
I
back to
can
you?
see through.
Okay. You see him peer around the room as he's flying high up, and you see these reptile-like creatures that are of medium size. They have like 8 legs, 4 on each side. They have like stony skin and spines on their back.
Are you telling us about this?
Yeah, I'll just repeat.
Yeah.
From what he said, would I be familiar with at least what kind of creature that is?
Roll a knowledge nature check, I suppose.
Nature 12.
12. With a 12. No, you're not really quite familiar with
Gotcha.
what these could be besides large lizards of some sort.
Gotcha.
How many of them are?
How many of them are there? There are. Sorry, I lost it. 5 of them.
How big are they, Cragdaddies?
Fairly large.
Yeah.
Bigger than the ones in the other room, but I don't think these ones breathe fire.
You
I'm
still
gonna try
detect
to-
magic? Last for how long?
Oh, detect magic in this one?
Yeah, it lasts for like 10 minutes.
You don't detect magic on these things, it seems like.
Well, if you want to get through here stealthily, since
Got
these
it.
aren't robots, I could generate a fog cloud and we could walk with it. Maybe they wouldn't.
Well, I'm also in my heavy plate.
Well, we're in a cloud of fog.
Still hear us.
They can,
Your
or be heavily
your
obscured.
everything. I guess I'll explain the rest of the room too, since you see that he's in there. The room itself seems pretty typical, but you do see statues also in the room, scattered about.
What kind of statues?
Various statues, various beings.
No
Didn't
magic
seem to have a
people.
pattern to them.
No magic.
Didn't seem like it.
Well, we got a ways to go, so we're gonna have to pick, or we can just go back and go fucking east. But if both of these rooms are like this, I have a feeling most of these rooms are like this. So we're gonna have to deal with something one way or the other.
So we can deal with
Robots? 4 robots or 4 fucking.
We just assumed they're robots. You
Yeah.
didn't even see Monroe in, did you? Through the bean in, yeah.
Oh yeah, or 5 fucking lizard people.
fiery beings.
Well,
They were
five?
tiny,
What
so
are
they
these
might have been
statues?
Yeah, it's 5 of them.
What do these statues look like? You said they're just random.
Of like, not they don't seem to have a pattern to them. But it's like beings, both like humanoid and monstrous. Just
I
scattered
think we can
about the
handle
room.
5 lizards.
Hold on.
You're not
Lizard-like creatures, statues in the room. These things could probably like petrify us or something, guys.
Maybe
They're medium sized.
if they live
They're
to do
medium
it.
size, yeah.
We can crush them.
No,
Wasn't their skin stony as well?
Fuck 'em.
I don't know about it.
That's what Monroe can make out of. Well, can you roll perception checks for Monroe?
Yeah.
Maybe he can make something out more specific.
Oh my god.
What'd you get there?
Both of them are not good. Let's
This could just
see.
be a failed
It's a 12.
crocodile experiment.
I'm
or
sorry?
something like that.
12?
Yeah.
How high up is he? Like pretty high up.
Yeah, pretty high up. I mean, I could bring
Yeah,
him
no.
down to get in view, but not close enough to get dead.
Well, I mean, unless you got him close enough to get dead without roll, you can't really make out much details on the statues or anything on the lizards besides what you described. 8 legs, about medium sized, rocky, scaly.
8 legs per lizard.
Yes.
8 legs divided along 5.
Not very
Yes.
long tails.
Maybe one of them is only a uniped.
Definitely a failed experiment.
Yeah, could have been.
Hey, you guys.
Maybe they were just mutilated.
Left there to die.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys say?
Does Monroe think they look hostile?
I don't know.
Do they look intelligent?
I could throw a bean in there.
Depends on what you
See if
consider.
there's that.
They don't. I mean, they seem like
Might as
they're
well
acting
throw
like
the bean.
typical animals do. Just kind of prowling about,
They're just mulling about.
looking for.
Are they?
food.
Wait.
Looking for food?
Are they grouped together or are they spread out?
Well,
We could throw
I
some.
could explain the room itself.
Do you have
Well, I
any
mean,
meat
you
in your
guys can
bag?
see the room on the map, how big it is. But no, it seems like they're together as a pack. They do seem to be, pack animals of some
I
sort.
do have some ogre hearts left.
We could throw some and see if they go for the bait while we escape
While we
through the
run through
door.
the room.
Yeah, and then if it goes south, we'll just fucking kill them.
Try that.
Sounds fair. I like that.
We could just have Monroe drop the meat like in the corner of the room.
Ooh.
So we're just gonna sprint.
Yeah?
Yeah.
While they're distracted with the meat.
Try that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will. Yeah, the ogre hearts.
I'll sacrifice one of them.
We're gonna have to run pretty fast.
It's an ogre heart. It's pretty big, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but there's 5 lizards.
They're gonna want to fight for it then.
Are you gonna eat the ogre hearts?
Sure.
Dragmal?
Probably.
If you sacrifice more, I'll buy you a meal when we get back to town.
But there may be more stuff that we need to feed these two.
I guess you're not
Hey,
wrong.
we have a long way to go.
Maybe one of them will kill the other one in the fight for the heart.
Ooh,
Maybe
we should
kill them and then take their meat.
we should-
Take their hearts.
We should chop it up so we can like throw a lot
Divide
of it.
it.
It would take a lot longer for them to get rid of it. There's a bunch of pieces.
Well, it could
Okay.
also be faster for them to eat.
Yeah, but if it's one ogre heart and there are 5 lizard people, one of them may pick it up and just the other one just say "fuck you" and
I'm gonna grab the ogre heart out of my
I'm
bag
gonna fight it.
and I'll chop it into 3 pieces.
Okay,
What were you checking?
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Why?
chopped it up in 3 pieces.
Okay. So I chopped it up into 3 pieces,
Okay.
and
Here.
I'm gonna hand them
Hand 'em to
to
Monroe.
Monroe.
Okay.
Monroe grabs him.
Ooh,
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna kind of hold on to it and
as
try
soon
to
as
take
he
it away.
as soon as he drops it in the corner of the room, the door is so this wall beside us. The door is directly just hug it, and it's directly around it. We don't have to go far at all.
Well, that's
I'll just follow
Good
you
news.
guys.
Okay.
I'll follow you, Cat, I guess.
So we're gonna go east and then west directly into the next room. After I'm gonna have Monroe drop the package payload in the southeastern
The picture is funny.
in the southeastern corner. Payload.
The payload.
Okay, are we ready?
Sure.
ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, I'm gonna send Monroe in. I'm gonna keep him high still.
Just make sure he like screeches.
Did you say these are doorways, or is there actually doors?
And there's not really doors. I mean, it's just kind of more separations in the shelving units.
So they could follow us.
Probably.
They see you.
Okay.
What are the walls made out
Alright,
of?
we should probably try to do this as stealthily as
It's-
possible. We're
it's
pretty
like,
close.
Yeah, it's like big shelves packed to the brim with like items and like various junk and stuff. It's kind of like a junkyard essentially.
Oh, okay.
It makes it where they exist as walls to the best of their ability, but it's not very
If we
uniform.
pull something out, could we cause a collapse to close that way?
Maybe.
I try my best to be stealthy, Cat, I
Just
guess.
Depends on like just exactly.
Cragdaddies could find
I'm
something
sure it'd be
very big at the bottom and just
Hammer.
even better.
Well, I say we get to the other hallway first.
We'll see what
Alright,
happens.
So I'm gonna
If
send
it
Monroe in,
uses-
and then when he gets like sort of towards the corner, I'll have him like dive down, and then
Yeah, 'cause it's a pretty large room.
he'll screech and drop the meat, like kind of scatter it, and then
Sure.
I'll snap him out of existence, and we'll stealthily make our way to the other door.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Okay. So
Yo,
Monroe will fly in, go to the farthest corner away, make his loud screech.
Yeah.
Drop the meat, and yeah, if you're looking through Monroe's eyes, you see the lizards immediately scramble and start like doing their little awkward like a walk over there with their tail swishing behind them.
go, stealth check.
All
Oh
right.
wait, stealthy, be stealthy.
All right, you guys are going stealthy.
Oh my goodness.
Get disadvantage on the stealth rolls on it.
Yes, I do.
I'm essentially just gonna need the lowest.
7.
13. 8.
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Yeah. So, as you guys quickly round the corner, and you can see now, you can actually see them. Yeah, it's exactly described. Medium-sized, scaly, rocky creatures. You see the one that's like in the back of the pack, like perk up, and you see it turn and look at you. But since it has an easy meal in the corner, it decides to go for the food there first, and they just kind of like start like munching at the food and kind of wrestling amongst each other to go for it. So one of them noticed you, but it's going for the easy prey first. As you guys quickly round that corner and go into the next room, that
probably should have scoped at them.
that seems. Who's in the front of the pack, front of the group?
I imagine Cat, I guess.
Yeah, I would
Yep.
assume this
I'm behind Cat, I guess.
be behind crack.
I'm behind last. You're in the back.
Okay, I'll be in the back.
Or
Whatever.
did you want to be?
I'm the
towards the
least
front?
stealthy. I mean, I'll be in the back.
Okay. Yeah, you come in, and it's another room that seems to be relatively normal.
Okay.
Is his detect magic still going?
It lasts for a minute, so
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah, I would say so. Going this way.
Yeah, I'm going.
So you are in this room, and you in the map, and I'll describe the room real quick. It's a little more odd shaped than some of the other rooms you've been in. If you go forward about 10 feet, there's a corner, and then you can turn. It's still all part of the room. So essentially there's a wall you can get behind to get away from the basilisk.
Well, I'm gonna minor.
He knows. He sees.
We're gonna cast minor illusion and make it as if there's a wall behind us where we just came through.
Sure.
So maybe they won't.
Okay. Yeah, you cast that. Now you are in this pretty normal looking room. As far as normal can go in this place. Yeah, where you guys are at currently.
Where to next, Cragdaddies?
There's a bunch of
There's 2 pathways.
there seems to be like one wall that has like a bunch of boxes in it arranged in like a strange fashion, like color coded, but it makes like a very rudimentary picture, like a kindergartner would make. It looks like a smiley face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really.
You say it's made of boxes?
Yeah, it's like they're boxes that have like that are like different colors, like but not colorful colors. Like you got brown and you got like a slightly darker
We should see
brown.
what's in the eyeball one.
Is there anything in the boxes? Or like, are they labeled or
I
anything?
kind of send Monroe up and
No.
like peek in the eyeball, one of the eyeball ones.
Sure. If you send Monroe up to kind of like look in one of the eyeball ones, roll a perception check of some kind.
Monroe.
Or sorry, investigation. I'm assuming he still gets does he get advantage on both of those, or just
Here, let me reroll. 'Cause it doesn't.
You didn't see anything magical then?
Excuse me.
Actually, since you have detect magic on currently,
It's only a 5.
it does it.
It was better.
I know you said it doesn't work through lead. Does it work through? Is there anything else that stops it?
I know lead walls like thin surfaces it can see through, like if it was like just like a wooden box or something. But it's like lead that was what stops it.
Okay,
like
yeah.
So many foot of stone will stop it too. and
You
there's
do
another
see
thing
in
there.
like one of the boxes that's not marked at all. That's not even part of the smiley face. You detect an aura of magic coming from it.
How can I reach the box?
Yeah, it's easily within reach.
Can I grab the box?
Can you tell what?
Like I was gonna ask,
School of
what kind
magic?
of magic is in there?
The School of Magic.
Do I detect?
You detect a couple different ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey guys, so something magical's in this box.
Can I look at the box?
You're not gonna pull it out yet. You're just looking at it.
I'm just looking at the box.
Oh, you pulled it out. Oh, you pulled out the box.
Yeah, I grabbed the box.
Okay, yeah. It feels like it has a little bit of weight to it. There's definitely something in there that's heavy.
Is there a lock on the box?
No, it's
there-
taped up cardboard box.
Oh, that's it. It's just
Yeah.
taped up cardboard box.
Yeah.
No runes or anything. Just...
No traps
Just
on
open
the
it.
box.
I don't know. You can check. the
When you
traps.
say different like types of magic,
you
Would
want to
you
know
want it from-
specifically which ones?
kind of yeah, that's okay.
That's fine. I can look it up real quick. Go ahead and roll for your. You know you want to check for traps, so go ahead and do that.
What did you order from Amazon?
Magic traps too.
I can't look for magic.
I'll look.
traps,
I'll look at the box.
How would you know if it's a magic trap?
Sigils.
I don't know. Magic.
Lips.
I'm a wizard. Don't question me.
Wizard knows.
I'm the one detecting magic over here.
Well,
Over here.
I would
Oh
say
yeah,
y'all.
why do you not just detect the magic box?
Seems
So
fine to
it's
me.
a 19.
19.
That's a trap.
The box looks like an ordinary cardboard box,
Huh?
which you guys don't even know what cardboard is, so this thing's weird to you.
I don't see
Like,
any-
where did this come
I-
from?
this-
I don't see any traps on the box. Physical, anyway.
We'll find out what kind of
Honestly,
magic
It
is
seems
first.
like Dynachus has invented the new material that is incredibly versatile.
It's not stone. It's
And
not
then-
wood either.
Not floppy, but it's not too strong
Sure.
either.
Is
Is it
there a
edible?
silvery adhesive on it? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Zoltan, pour some water on it.
Don't pour water on it. There might be something important in there.
What do you know? What do you mean? What if
See-
it doesn't hurt it?
What if there are scrolls in here, Catgas, and you ruin the scrolls?
Oh yeah, that's true. Try another box.
Mm,
Just shoot it at the
This
fucking.
way. This way.
So this is the only box that has an aura.
Oh yeah, shoot it at the wall then. See if it does anything to these other boxes.
This guy's in.
I'm about to open this box, guys.
Do it.
I need to find out what kind of magic in there first.
Do it.
It looks pretty sealed shut. Are you sure you can get it?
You sure you can get in there?
Just rip it open.
Sorry, I'm trying to make.
Seems to be some sort of liquid metal holding.
What if it's
that
indestructible
is
material?
solidified.
Did you check for magic traps?
Yeah, there's nothing there. That's
Okay, here we go.
Can you squeeze the box?
I rolled a critical one.
Yeah, that's what
one that, one that,
What's in the box?
Okay, you have a school of divination. I'm gonna say
Okay.
like a school of evocation. Sure.
Okay.
Vocation.
A school of transmutation? Question mark.
This is not a good idea.
Do it.
Just open it.
Do
Open it.
it, bro.
And
They're probably just fun items.
Might just be some
Fun.
rings.
Yeah, or rings.
Or demons.
What's the school for like enchanting somebody, making them? Is it enchantment?
Abjuration.
Abjuration? Yeah, abjuration. Sure.
I don't remember.
Well,
All right, I open the box.
there's a bunch of them.
I'll
I don't
open the
know them off the
box.
top of my head. All right. Oh, well, you
Just
open the
check.
box.
It's
There's.
transitory.
It seems to be like your mundane iron chest inside, and that's where the all the different.
Oh, that
We
was,
should, probably, we should probably check that.
there's a chest inside the box.
Yes.
Okay, well, take the chest out.
Yeah.
You guys should look at this.
What does the
Locked.
chest look like?
It's a chest within a chest.
It is locked. Yes.
Do I see any physical traps on it?
Go ahead, check.
Oof. You didn't see shit.
13.
You rolled a natural one though.
That's a
13.
7, bro.
Oh, I'm blind.
Here, I'll
sorry.
look.
Oh yeah. It definitely. It seems very reminiscent of a trap you guys experienced a long time ago on a boat when you were
Let
escaping
me
a
look
certain
for
island.
magical ones.
I do believe that there is a poison trap on this box.
Roll a 13.
For magical traps? No, it doesn't seem like you found one.
Can you disarm the trap?
I can give it a try.
Backing up.
Go
Go
for
right
it.
ahead.
Backing up.
Backing up.
Yeah, I'm getting behind Craig. I'm behind Craig.
I'm just gonna stand right.
21. Yeah, you fiddle around with your trusty thief kit, and after just a very short amount of time, you hear a click, pop, and nothing shoots out. So you assume it's disarmed.
No poisonous gas.
Is it unlocked? Is it unlocked though?
Oh, well, he disarmed the trap. You didn't unlock it.
Can you unlock it, Les?
Can I unlock it?
Go right ahead, try.
That'll be 24.
Yeah. With your expert thief skills, you're able to eventually open this pretty well locked chest,
That
but you're
double
able to power through it.
proficiency bonus, though.
And you pop it open, and boy, is there some treasure inside of here.
What is it?
You see on the surface a bunch of various amounts of coins and gemstones, and if you dig through those, you start to find some magical items that are obviously where these auras are coming from.
What do we find?
So I'm gonna go through the money first.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to. I don't know how much. Okay, we're gonna figure out if you guys can actually carry all this. So
A bag of holding.
yeah, but it can't carry an infinite amount of weight.
Oh, it's like 500 pounds.
We have 500 copper, 5,000 silver, 2,400 gold, and 90 platinum in here. Somebody write that down. Keep track of it.
Need a pencil.
And
Who's
then
got a bag of holding?
I do.
I do.
and then you have a bunch of gems that are
Useful.
various gems of different colors and value. If one of you would do like a knowledge check on gems, you might be able to discern how much they're roughly worth.
What was the gold or what was the money
18.
amount again?
18. Hold on. I'll get back to you. 500 copper, 5,000 silver, 2,400 gold, and 90 platinum.
Leave that fucking.
You say 500 copper.
5,000 silver,
5,000.
2,400 gold, and 90 platinum.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Gotcha.
So if you roll to see what you can determine, yeah, you see it's a various amounts of gems. You got amber here, garnet, jet, crystal beryl, spinel, all kinds of nice stuff. If you look at them all and you're trying to figure out exactly how much it's worth, 3, 4, 6, 8, about 900 gold worth of gems here.
Hmm.
And as for the magical items, anybody here want to try to figure out about these magical items?
Yeah, I mean, with my detect magic, could I possibly like have advantage maybe by looking at these items?
No, detect magic just lets you know the aura. I mean, you know the
The
school
type
they
of
fall
magic.
under.
Yeah, so you guys
Already,
want to like
so.
sit here a second? I can just ritually use identify, and you just hand me all the items, and I'll figure out what they are.
There are still a group of basilisks in the room to the north of you, so I would advise you keep that in mind.
I knew it.
What's
Wait,
it?
he's also got the wall up though.
Yeah.
That's an
Oh, you do have the wall up, right?
But
You're
it
fine.
only
The
lasts
illusionary
a little
wall.
bit.
So
If
they
you wanna-
touch it, we're
If you
fucked.
want to sit for a moment, if you guys decide to and do the ritual magic, I will ask somebody roll just a quick encounter dice while he does his ritual.
Does that cost a spell?
No,
Fucking
not ritual.
19.
Yeah, 19. All right.
Well, the basilisk bust down that minor illusion.
No. Oh,
Hand me the items.
All right, what do the items look like before, like when we're handing them over?
okay. I can do that real quick.
Gotcha. I'll
Before I
just
do that. Yeah, it's cool. That's fair. How long does your ritual take?
I think it's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10, 15, somewhere in there.
All right.
I'll look up.
Spell attack.
yes, minutos.
Dios de los muertos. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that he finished it because it's only 10-15 minutes, but there will be an encounter for this
Okay,
after it's
gotcha.
done. So after your ritual is done, you are able to tell that you have a wand here that.
Excuse me.
10 minutes.
Okay. Okay. You gain a bonus spell attack returned by the wand. Okay. So this one wand that looks like a very plain wooden wand. Looks very mundane, but you know through your ritual that it's a wand of the War Mage. It helps boost your spell attack rolls essentially whenever you're casting them, and you also ignore half cover when making them.
Dope.
But you have to be holding it, and you have to get attuned to it.
Good replace with that.
The other thing you have in your hands here is an amulet of some sort, and after you do your thing, you can quickly find out what it is. It is. You look at it. It's a very plain chain, but on it is a nice silver amulet that has like a strange depiction on it that looks like a closed eye, and it has like an orange. It's on an orange background. And this is what's known as an amulet of proof against detection and location. It basically makes you not able to be divined on. Yeah.
Divine?
Yeah, so like
What is that?
divination mages, whenever they're trying to
Scrying.
scry and look for you and stuff, it makes it where you cannot be divined on. Then you have a bag that you also find that is it's very colorful in design. Has a blue drawstring. It has various cute animals stitched into it. And the bag itself is ordinary and it appears empty. It weighs about half a pound. This is what's known as a bag of tricks.
What does that mean?
So the way it works is it appears empty, but when you reach inside of it, you can pull like a fuzzy object out, and you throw it up 20 feet. And when it lands, it transforms into a creature that is determined by random chance. I think I have it carried. It's D8. Only D8. And the animal options are what's stitched into the bag. So you have like this one's gray, so it's a weaker one. You have options like a weasel, a giant rat, badger, boar, a panther, a giant badger, dire wolf, and a giant elk.
Is the giant badger a giant honey badger?
Do you have to get this fur ball back to use it?
The creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it's reduced by 0 to 0 hit points. It is friendly to you and your companions and it acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes, or you can give it general orders, such as to attack your enemies in the absence of such orders. Creature acts in fashion appropriate to its nature. Once 3 fuzzy objects have been pulled from the bag can't be used again until the next dawn. So 3 uses per day.
Okay, so
Nice.
I have this wand.
Well, that's not all of it.
Oh, wow.
There's one more thing. You got a pair of boots.
Oh, I thought it was just.
And these pair of boots look
like
very
those
fuzzy
boots.
and warm, and you know them as boots. No, never mind, I got it wrong. They don't look like that. They look like they have boots that have various amounts of belts on them. They're boots of striding and springing.
What the fuck does that mean?
Your walking speed becomes 30 feet while you're wearing them. Your walking speed, not your running speed. Unless your walking speed's already higher. And your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
Can I please get
Interesting.
Okay, so
Whew, okay, yeah.
I have this wand, and it's probably only going to be useful to me, I think.
Probably.
And then, so I'll keep that. And then we have the
Let me
amulet.
see.
Amulet, who can I get an
I
amulet?
think the amulet
I have
would
an
be very
amulet of
good
health
for
already, so.
Cragmo. That way, when he's crawling on the ceilings and whatnot, nobody can detect him.
You don't like mages except for me. You want this one?
Does anybody else want it?
I already have an amulet. I don't know if you can wear more than
I have
one.
a parry up as well.
No.
Do you have to
You can only wear
attune-
one. I think you can only wear one amulet, and you can only
Yeah.
wear so many rings too.
Do you have to attune
Do you
to this
have one
amulet?
I have an amulet of health.
Do you have an amulet on?
I don't.
You want it? Make you more stealthy. Fuck mages.
Is anybody able to look it up real quick while I do this? Because I don't want to go back between books right now.
Wait,
to see if it has to be attuned.
Because I'm already attuned to 2 items.
Oh yeah, you can only be attuned to so many items as well. So keep that in mind.
Good, just keep it for now.
If nothing else, you can sell these items.
Yeah.
What's it called? Amulet of what?
Amulet of
Proof against detection and something.
All right. Anyway, so
That's it.
getting to the
it
encounter.
requires attainment.
While you guys are casting this ritual, after he has explained everything that is there, it seems like the commotion has attracted some creatures.
Sultan, take these boots.
Everybody roll perception check.
What was the other item?
Do the boots require human?
Wand, amulet,
Oh,
boots.
what were the boots called?
Boots of springing and striding.
It was wand, amulet, boots. Oh, and the bag. Well,
Yeah.
can I get the bag then?
Sure.
Cool.
Nature boy with a bag of fuzzies.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Dang it.
Once you guys get stuff written down, everybody needs to roll a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 as well.
Damn. Okay.
Too bad we wasted that.
You guys.
Natural 20.
Nobody else has. Really?
What the
Nobody else roll.
We're seeing everything, boys.
You guys. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to do this since everybody rolled so well. While he's in the middle of casting his ritual, you guys can hear these the skittering of legs coming from multiple rooms away. They seem to echo quite well through all these shelving units. Seems to be multiples of them, just kind of
Which way?
Are
To
they
the
crawling towards you guys.
To the
And they are-
right or left?
Yeah.
Are they coming from the way we came from?
No, they are not. They are coming. They're coming from the south through that little windy hallway that you see on your map there.
We're level 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make sure.
Do we want to take care of these guys or just book it north?
I feel like we should get away from whatever are in this room that we left behind.
Okay, so we're gonna book it north,
Okay, you guys are gonna quickly go north.
and I'll make a wall south
Shit, how many?
with the
Is
minor.
that a cantrip?
Yeah,
Fuck.
so I'll make an illusionary wall right there.
I lost my pencil, boys.
Actually, I just had mine. I don't know the fact that it was.
You handed it to him.
Yeah,
What?
right.
Yeah. Or your other
I
one.
have this one.
I don't know why I keep losing it.
That's just an extra one I found.
Quickly gonna go north. Okay.
Yeah.
If you quickly go north, it leads into a room that is empty.
Empty? Nothing?
Yep, it
Okay.
seems fine. You
Oh.
guys, and once you get into the room, you hear that little skittering that you heard crawling about in that room that you were just in.
Okay. Keep heading north. We'll take the
Okay.
left. We'll take the left one,
Okay, you guys are gonna go.
and then head west through the hallway, and then head north, and then west again.
West, north, okay.
And then
Nothing
this
happens on the way to that room.
Okay.
Are you gonna go right into the room?
I'll send Monroe in.
Monroe coming in clutch?
Kind of perception.
Not yet. Hold on. Yeah, go. Well, if you send, no reason to roll perception check. You send him in. It seems like another empty working space. There's like a bench and a table here.
Would my detect magic have picked up anything on the way?
On the way, no.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, at this point, it would be gone because he had to do his ritual.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
A bench and a table in here. That's it.
That's it. They very dusty, unused for a
Keep
long
moving
time.
forward.
Okay.
Inspect the bench.
Are there any-
It's a really
are there any
suspicious looking
drawers on the
bench.
There's a hole. You guys should turn that towards them somewhat.
I'm sorry. Are there any drawers on the
Yeah,
bench?
there you go.
No.
No?
It's very dusty, unused.
Just
Just kind of tucked into a corner.
So do we want to keep going or fuck with this bench real quick?
I said we keep going.
Okay.
Alright.
So we'll
Move
head
on to the next
room.
hallway. Okay, so the next hallway you move into. Okay. You're in the hallway right now. You gonna keep moving forward?
Yeah, I'll keep Monroe ahead of us and like make sure there's nothing suspicious to the hallways.
I need him to roll his perception check, I guess.
14 or 15, sorry.
15?
Yep.
Monroe flies ahead of you in this hallway, and he stops once you're 20 feet in, and he looks down at the ground, and you can see that there is some kind of trap in this hallway. Not one that you'd be familiar with, I don't believe, unless you have a knowledge roll on that.
There's a trap.
It
up
looks. It doesn't look like the ground that you'd normally been walking on. It looks like it's like shifting and
very odd.
forming on itself.
Very odd ground. Glass.
Throw a bean.
Would you? How close are we to it?
Well, if Monroe's right in front of you, I assume you guys are 10
Okay.
feet away.
Yeah, I'll
Monroe's
fuck it.
right
I'll
there.
throw a bean at it.
Throw a bean at it.
I'll keep Monroe back with us after he's.
All right, you throw a bean at it, and it lands on it, and well, before it even lands on it, you see a bunch of earthen spikes shoot out of the ground and just like try to impale the bean.
Can I give?
Well, fuck.
Can I give a look around the ground and see if there's any fires, plates, or anything?
Yeah, do some kind of investigation check.
Shut up, people. 17.
17. Yeah. While this not magic. While this trap seems like it's a magical trap that would be out of your expertise, it's actually it has some kind of sensor built into it to detect something above it, and then it will shoot these earth spikes out to impale them. So it is mechanical in nature.
Can I reach the sensor?
Yeah. From where you're at.
How
Yeah.
thick? How thick is it?
How thick is it? The
Like
trap?
wide? Yeah, how wide?
Yeah.
No, it's 5x5 trap.
May I use my thieves' tools to try to disarm the trap?
Yeah.
Will a 9 work?
Try as you might, the exoticness of this trap is a little above your knowledge level, and you don't believe you've disabled it successfully.
I've never seen this type of trap before, guys.
Is this just like? So is this like a just single hallway, or? And like it seems like there is like the whole hallway full of these little sensors.
Well, this is the only one you guys have seen so far, if there is more.
How high did the spikes go when the beam went
That's
over
a
it?
good question. Well, I mean, as soon as the beam like got into that area where it was, it just immediately just got impaled. And it seemed, well, since the beam, it got pretty much got launched in the air. You don't know where it went.
Okay. Well, I'll throw another beam. Like,
Throw a bean.
I don't know, high enough where we could jump and see if it, like a 5
High enough where you could jump.
like a
5 foot.
We'll do 5 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, as soon as it hits that threshold, those earthen spikes kind of shoot out and just kind of like stab at it,
Mm.
and they descend back into the ground.
But you can.
What about-
We can reach the sensor.
Yeah.
I want to reach up and like block the sensor.
Well, it's more on the ground.
Oh, then I want to reach and block the sensor, and then say throw another beam. Then.
Well, as soon as your
Wait.
hand goes to cover it,
Wait.
you'd have to reach into it to
Oh.
cover it. Like he was kind of going off
I'm
the
gonna
side of it.
use my cloak of Arcadia, and I'm gonna like shoot some web on top of it.
Oh yeah, the arachnid thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, if you do that and you cover the sensor, then the spikes are just like constantly shooting out, and they're just like going higher and higher and creating a wall in front of
Cover
you
the
guys
spikes.
now.
Cover the spikes.
Okay, so how exactly do your webs work? I need to know here.
I think it's only a once a day kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah, once per day till dawn.
so what do they do? What do they do?
It's just DC 13 for things caught in it.
Yeah, this thing is like shredding them, and then now it's creating a huge wall of earth and stone for you guys to go through while they keep shooting up into the mist.
Can you smash the sensor, Cragmaw?
I thought about it, but if just covering it did this, I don't know if smashing it's gonna help.
You can smash the spikes.
But I'm gonna chuck a javelin at it now.
Hey, can't you teleport us to the other side?
Oh yeah.
I could.
Yeah, let's just fucking do that.
Okay.
I want to smash this sensor real quick though.
You want to smash sensor? Okay, yeah, it keeps doing what it's doing. You've created just a solid wall of stone at this point.
Well,
It's
that
still
handle-
adding more to it, way up, but it's in the mist. You probably can't.
That handled everything
Okay.
behind us.
So yeah, you guys are on the other side, and yeah, it's not as loud anymore since it's way up in the mist. But you can see the stone slowly like shifting upwards as more of it gets added onto it.
This is interesting.
Well, I'll send Monroe ahead
You're on this side.
as we walk.
So he's just gonna be in front of you as you guys go.
Yep, and then we'll.
So you guys are gonna be heading towards this next room, and you're gonna send him in first, I presume, as per usual.
Yeah, is there anything in this hallway that we see to the
Nope.
left?
Everything seems pretty normal in this hallway after that trap.
Okay, and then yeah, I'll send him into the room. Keep him kind of high.
Okay. Nope. Nothing seems to be special about in this room either. When you guys walk into it, it seems all normal, and you're looking around. And then, for some reason, in the side you guys came in, I think on the wall, you just see like you hear first. You don't see it. You hear like because it's very quiet in here, so it reverberates quite loudly. Like a rusted chisel just like fall off a shelf. It seems and hits the ground. It spook anybody if they're not paying attention.
Whoa!
Fuck was that?
It's just a little rusted chisel just sitting on the ground now.
I'm gonna pick it up, put it in my bag.
Okay. You now have a rusted chisel in your inventory. Write that down.
Write this down.
Okay. I guess we'll head straight through this next.
You're gonna go into this next smallish area.
Yeah, and this room to our right has like one of the markers. So is this like a room with stuff in it to our right?
Let me see.
Can we peek in there?
What do you mean has a marker?
Here, I'll like. Well, I assumed because like over here, this hallway doesn't have this like little door kind of looking thing, but this one down here does. You know what I'm saying?
Can I see that real quick? I don't even see you guys where I hope I'm not messed up. Where you guys are at.
Damn.
They have the little marker.
The one back there.
What behind you guys?
Yeah.
Like so all those little are like pretty much archways that indicate going into a room.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So it would have stuff in it. I'll send Monroe in there and see if there's anything interesting.
Possibly.
Yeah. While we're walking past it.
So you're gonna send him in first.
Yeah, I'll send them in the room we're going into, and then if there's nothing in this room, I'll send them in the dead end to the south. Make sure there's
In
no
this
creatures
room,
about.
all you can see through his eyes is there seems to be in the southwest corner. There's an open chest that has like a corpse lying in front of it, and a bunch of bent copper coins scattered about the room.
There's some coins in there.
Bent copper coin?
Yeah, they're bent. Like nobody would accept these as currency.
have plenty
Like in
of
Probably
half.
worthless.
We have plenty of coin
I
already.
never had plenty of coin.
Those words will be the death of us, Cragdaddies.
It's like
Hey.
like the chest exploded or something and just killed the poor man that opened it.
Or the reason we get rich.
I feel like we should check every chest we see for traps.
Very true. What about the room to the south? I'll send them in there while we're coming into this room as we're walking in now.
Well, that little okay.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about. When I showed you that.
Gotcha. Well, that room's quite grisly. If you when you send Monroe in there, and you send him down the corridor walls, he sees a bunch of as well. I guess you can see it from that room too. If you walk in, you see a bunch of withered corpses like nailed to the shelving, and it seems like this man that got to the chest was the one that made it to it.
Looks like some form of test.
Yeah, all the way down to that dead end, it's just various withered corpses. They're not rotting; they're withered, like
Impaled
nailed
by
to the
what?
wall.
Bunch of withered,
Nailed by what? Just straight nails?
Like imagine big old railroad spikes like that.
bunch of withered
like the
corpses
chisel?
down there.
Throw a bean. Throw a bean.
Throw a bean in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
You throw a bean in there.
Yeah, I need to get some ball bearings. It's like a better
I have
form
ball
of
bearings.
Ball bearings are really useful.
This is the whole bean. This is the ball bearings.
Yeah, no, and then
Ball
that's
bearings
you
are
just see
1,000.
like your little bean bouncing across the hallway as it lands, and
Nothing.
very
Okay.
grisly spectacle that, but
That's what I just said.
nothing else.
So just keep heading north.
Ignore the chest.
That's not too bad over there.
I mean, whatever's in the chest is probably still in the chest.
Well,
Alright.
the chest is open.
Yeah, but the guy's dead in front of it. I would assume that.
You can go look at that if you want.
Send Monroe and look at it.
Monroe doesn't want that chest.
Well, okay.
All right, so you guys are moving
Fuck
on.
it
You're
then.
gonna send Monroe in ahead again as usual.
No one wants to check the chest?
You aren't gonna send Monroe and look at it?
You guys got the heebie grease?
I mean, I
The
don't
what?
want to be. I don't want to be impaled to a
PPGs?
wall.
I mean, I don't really want to die.
That's fair. Well, if he dies, we're going to have to wait like an hour.
You don't have to.
Can put
It's
stallion
pretty
go.
useful when we have a long way to go,
To
my
be
friend.
fair, it's better to wait for an hour than one of our friends fall.
I mean, I can't summon Bust Alien, but that's one of my more powerful spells.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to use my divine force, but fortunately I do.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna go to
I'm
the
gonna-
chest and look at it.
I'm gonna check. Can I check
What's
the hallway
a
for traps
trap
before
like?
he
Yeah.
walks through? that
Wait,
hallway?
you're in. Wait,
Is it
you guys
right?
are in the room. The room has the chest in it that's open with the dead corpse and the bent copper coins scattered about. Just to clarify, I feel like there was some confusion.
Yeah, I was looking.
Oh, we're already in
The
room.
hallway that he inspected
we're in
that
there.
was next to it with Monroe was the one that had all the withered corpses nailed to
Okay,
it.
so there's nothing in this room.
Except for
Except for the
open
dead guy,
chest.
the bent coins, and the open chest.
Right.
Oh, okay. We're already in the room then.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there any more traps like around there? I guess I'll help last look for traps
wanna look for
around
'em?
the
Just
Right
looking
thing.
around. Traps. That's a natural one. Probably
But you get
shouldn't go in
advantage
this
because I'm
room.
helping you.
That's a 2. Doesn't really matter.
No.
7.
Pretty sure that guy just ate that last trap, so.
Looks perfectly fine to me, and I'm just gonna like go ahead and look in there, I guess.
I'll walk beside him.
Yeah, it's an empty chest. There's some more bent copper coins inside of it, but
What would do this? I'm gonna pick one up and look at it. Like, does it look like it was like bit, or was it bent by like a person?
maybe some kind of explosive force.
I'm gonna use. I'm
gotcha.
gonna be behind them and use minor illusion to make it look like blood's coming out of the chest.
Look like a what?
Blood's
Blood.
just like pouring out of the chest now.
like the Shining style. Like
Just gonna
flooding
clutch
out.
my fucking symbol of the fucking balanced one or whatever, and just be like,
What?
Jesus Christ.
this is truly some demon magic here.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
This may not be a laboratory as much as it is just hell.
I'm gonna throw one of the bent copper coins at Cat.
You trickster.
I guess we can move on. I don't know.
Okay, so I'll sit on the right ahead of us and we'll go to the north door.
Wait. I'm gonna check the guy.
The guy?
Is the guy have anything on him?
No, he's like in these tattered, like clothes, not like potato sack clothes, not even fit for the lowest of
Potato sack.
working class people. And
Oh,
he's
shit.
just a poor soul that just seems like,
Wrong place, wrong time.
yeah. I mean, he seemed like he might have thought he was in the right place. He opened the chest. It seemed like that's what caused all this, but
Oh.
didn't have what he wanted in it. Like like if you want to thoroughly inspect him, because if you turn him over and look at him, his whole front of his body looks like hamburger meat from whatever like shot out at him. Presumably these bent coins everywhere.
Whoa.
You think this?
In
was
fact,
an
you see a couple
experiment?
like
Are there like
you see
some
some
his
stuck
face?
in him, like in some of the more doughy parts of his body.
Whoa.
Yeah. I say we move on.
I think this was an experiment by Dynachus.
Look like a test. Or
There's
something.
obviously some sort of test trap, whatever.
He's working with a devil. I wouldn't expect
I
anything
don't
less.
think this Dynachus is a good guy.
I'm getting the same feeling, Craig.
He's probably gonna do what it takes to get what he wants done.
That's something that Catagast can respect.
That's true.
There's coin.
Just don't go this way, Catagast.
All right. Well, if you send Monroe into the next
Maybe-
room,
maybe
let me
Catagast
see
is the
here.
demon from Metaros.
Okay. You send him into the next room, and
Yes.
he spies in the room. There's a table with some chairs at it, and sat at those two chairs are two humanoid-looking figures. Besides the fact that they have very large wings attached to their back and bright red hair.
I'm snapping him out of existence after he sees him.
Okay, let me finish describing. And it seems like they're just casually sitting at this table discussing something while they're like sipping some drinks.
Humanoids with wings. Head.
What kind of
What
wings?
color was their skin?
Oh, I mean, they were just like they looked human, except for the big wings they had and the tail that they
What
had.
kind of
What kind of wings?
Yeah.
Like
Like bat
feathery
wings?
angel or demonic?
Sounds demonic.
Succubi.
They could be friendly though. They're just having a conversation.
Both male, by the way.
Fuck it. I'm gonna walk.
Catagast
Good
might be very dangerous.
Hello. Can I say that? Or wait,
Well, you already said it now.
can I say it in Infernal? They look like demons, right?
You could, yeah, go right ahead.
Cool. I'll say hello in Infernal and comment just in case they speak.
Hello.
Wait, which one are you gonna say first?
Definitely Infernal.
Infernal first, and then hello in common.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you walk in and
We're here from Ray. From Ray. Friend?
and you see them, they turn from their nice conversation they were having, quite surprised to hear another voice, and you immediately, one of them begins to speak to you and is like, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. I was like, oh, I see we have another lovely guest to join us here.
I'm walking in behind him.
23.
It's already guessed on him. But it seems you feel like he's trying to invade your mind, but it doesn't. It's not successful.
Having some trouble, buddy? I'm gonna cast friends on him.
How does that work?
Okay, so for the duration, I get advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. He doesn't seem hostile at the moment, or is he hostile?
That's not exactly gonna work.
Okay.
And once it develops a very strong frown once it sees that his little thing didn't work, and they both quickly seem to pop out of existence.
Is it infernal? Are they speaking to me, or is it common?
It was infernal that he was speaking to you, since you speak infernal first. But now it seems like they've popped out of existence. Like they just kind of like, you see him like shimmer like into like a bluish form, and then they're gone.
Well, that was easy.
So I'm gonna walk in behind him. I'm gonna bless Lass, Kragma, and Zoltan.
Can you do that all at once?
Can I know what
I choose up to 3 creatures.
That's cool.
What
What does bless do?
They get a D4 added to any attack rolls and saving throws for the next hour.
Okay.
Can I see what these are? Like, would I know what these are?
Well, I mean, yeah. See, you know what they are after, since I'm from the description from Monroe. By the time you would have came in, they've been gone because they did it pretty quickly after the.
They seem pretty nice.
You want to do a knowledge?
Do they really?
It'll be yeah.
You called me a guest.
It'll be a religion check.
Oh, religion. 14.
14. You can definitely tell they are some kind of demonic being, but that's about it. Some kind of fiendish being. But they're gone now, so at least seems like they're gone.
Can I cast divine? I'm gonna use my divine sense. I'm gonna walk into the room and use my divine sense.
So does divine sense go across planes?
What?
Like in the immediate area, does it sense across all
I don't
planes?
think so. It just senses if they're in the area that
No.
I'm in.
Okay, you don't sense anything.
I'm gonna get fucked up right now if I ask this question, but do we exist in like multiple planes?
No, you guys are in the material plane.
Yeah.
So like, is there like a 5th dimension that we can't see, like existing around?
Well,
us
I know one of
something?
you touched the chest on the boat that you remember where everything kind of went grayish and you got teleported away from it on the boat. That was a sort of realm that it's another plane that exists that's more closely related to the material plane called the ethereal plane.
Yeah, the ethereal plane.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
But most of them are pretty separated, but some, are closer to each other than others.
The raw security takes you to the extra planar space. Wait.
But anyway, so you see, once you get into the room, they left their nice drinks on the table that were in this fine china. That seems to be some kind of hot drink.
Oh, was it
steaming?
Is it blood?
No, it looks like tea.
Okay.
And you see, okay, yeah. Right ahead. And you see, like, but you do see in blood on one of the shelving units is like a little message. I guess a message of inspiration is like, the victor enjoys a night of spoils. Yeah, sure. That's what it says. It's written in blood on like just the haphazardly on the shelving units.
Interesting.
Okay.
Where
do you wish to go?
Pull out my decanter of water.
I'll
I'm gonna
send.
use fountain, and I'm gonna try and like spray the blood off.
Sure. Yeah. You do a thorough wash job on that blood, and it's still kind of stained, but
Fuck that.
it's very faded. You can still kind of make it out on the blood stain. You squint real hard.
I'll send to Monroe West
From here on out, I'm gonna be walking with my flail and my shield out.
Good call.
I'm gonna out flame gun.
What about your other sword? Didn't you get a new
I'm
weapon?
gonna stay by our
got a
leader's
dagger.
side.
Huh?
I'm gonna stay by our leader's side so I didn't walk in
Sorry,
alone
yeah.
anymore.
I thought you got something on us.
You send him west.
I have my hand crossbows and my crossbow.
So can you hear what Monroe hears too, or just see what he sees? Well, I guess from where you guys are standing, where he just sent Monroe, you can hear like the faint sound of like horns playing. Very basic horns,
Like
nothing
war
fancy.
horns?
Yeah, I can hear what it says.
Okay, then yeah, you can hear the horns clearly. They don't seem to be coming from any place in particular. But you also see in the northeast corner of the room that you just sent him in, just an iron sarcophagus just sitting there.
I'll relay that.
I'm gonna pull out my old horn from myself. I'm gonna be like, should we play a tune back?
I don't know if we should make our I don't know if we should make our presence known to anyone but Dynachus.
Maybe so. Maybe they can help us.
Well, everything we've run into so far has been not friendly.
Those guys seem pretty nice.
I mean,
Yeah,
y'all
this
did
guy's
find
not
like
too
a
bad.
box of a nice.
Do I believe you when you say that?
Yeah, he's not he didn't.
Oh,
I
why?
think he's
He
deceiving
called me
you.
a guest.
I mean, he also, I wouldn't know it, but he also tried to invade your mind.
Did you guys hear something? Stop trying to break the game, motherfucker.
Oh, well, that's why I'm rolling. That's why I'm rolling inside check on you.
I'm telling the truth. He called me a guest.
That's what he believes. He believes they were nice. I can't. He's not deceiving you.
I'll try.
Hold on, you can't start not trusting your own party. Anyway, so that's what's in that room.
Okay. Let's
What
walk
would
in
be
it.
in an iron sarcophagus?
Guess
In a
we can
black
The
find
room.
mummy.
What else in
Vampires.
this place made
Ancient
sense to you?
Vampires. Vampires.
Yeah, with horns everywhere. So as you walk in, it gets louder, not to the point where it's uncomfortable on your ears, but
Can we find the sword?
just
Yeah,
like
where's
a
the
nice
sound?
jaunty tune.
Where's the sound coming from?
Just seems to be filling the room.
Is it upbeat or is
Pleasant.
it pretty like
I mean,
dark?
it's more like it's a ballad of sorts. Maybe it's
Okay.
telling some kind of story with the horns it's playing, but it's not particularly moving. It's pretty plain and basic.
Okay.
Maybe if you knew the story attached to it, it might be more moving.
Be the same thing, kind of.
I say we keep moving.
Yeah.
Because to clarify, since he's the one that has the map, that sarcophagus, you guys would pass it on your way in. It's in the northeast corner of the room.
You want to check that out? I just leave it.
I say we just keep going.
Could we
I
go?
want to go touch it.
You gonna go touch it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
As you approach it, and you can make out more details on it. It is it indeed looks like a sarcophagus of some kind. It's not very ornately detailed, but it's very solid. It does seem to be like in the vague shape of a human, like kind of like a body would be shaped. You go touch it, nothing happens.
Kind of knock on.
Yeah, that's the next
Knock
thing.
on it, nothing happens.
Come
You get
on,
like a little
open it.
Just fucking
reverberating.
open it already.
Hey, it could be a vampire in here.
Just fucking open it.
Are you
Alright,
sleeping?
so I'm gonna open it.
Just
Wait,
fucking
wait,
do
wait.
it.
Can I put my ear up to it real quick?
Yeah,
You're about to get your head bopped.
Wait, did vampires breathe?
21. Nothing.
21. No, nothing.
Go for it.
So I want to keep my hands on it as I open it.
Okay,
So
you're
you
just
can
kind
see
of
it.
pulling it open. Well, as soon
I'll,
as
like,
you
peek in
creak
it.
it open a little bit where you can see inside, you hear a loud flurry of horns just kind of like rush out of it,
Hey, we found it.
and it's very intense. And I need you
Shut
to
the box.
Oh no! It all happens in one quick rush. So I need both of you, since you're close, to roll a
Oh my God, you're a legend.
what's it called? Constitution, I guess.
24.
And you also had a
we're
D4.
fine.
You had a D4, Gragmar, remember?
Blessed.
If you want to.
20,
Or do you
28.
keep it?
28.
22.
22. Okay, you guys are able to withstand such a loud, raucous noise. It's not really that bad to you guys, but the rest of you hear it too. It all just kind of floods out, and then the music completely stops after that. The little horns. It's very quiet. Dead quiet. You didn't notice how quiet it was in this place until those horns stopped.
Okay,
What's
so what's
inside?
in there?
Creepy.
There's nothing in there.
Don't know what I
I'm gonna leave a beam in the box.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna leave it open.
leave it open? Okay.
I'm gonna close it.
You gonna close it?
No.
Just about to say,
I'm not going
don't do
anywhere
it.
near that fucking thing.
Don't do it.
Sure, I didn't see if the horns start.
You guys done here?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything else? In the room?
Uruk does not seem entertained.
Is there anything else in the room?
Besides your normal
Just
shelving
that.
units, no.
Okay.
Okay, so I got also on the hallway ahead of us to the west.
Okay.
See if he sees anything while we're coming through there.
If we just ruined whatever party was going on in that sarcophagus.
Fuck that party.
They're just like, damn.
No,
All
they
the
won't
music-
close it back now.
Close the door, you're letting the stank out.
Okay, so you send Monroe in, and you can see through his eyes.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh, here you
you see well Monroe sees and relays to you what seems to be a group of very like charcoal skinned humanoid figures that are staring at a what seems to be some kind of mosaic made out of various items formed in the shelf. And to you, it looks like you. Quick question: does Cadagast have any great fears? Like anything that he is afraid of?
I don't think so. Like he's a pretty fearless dude.
Don't you have a fear of teleportation?
He doesn't like
Bankruptcy.
teleporting to random places.
Bankruptcy.
Okay. You see a mural of
Yeah, I don't like teleporting.
you
There's a guy
see
going
like a
by.
mosaic start to form through Monroe's eyes of you like different like I guess it seems like it looks like you clearly, but like your body is completely taken apart from itself, like limb by limb, put in different places from from some kind of failed teleportation accident.
Yeah, he's definitely flipping his shit.
But yeah, and then to mention there seem to be six of the charcoal skinned beings that are staring at that
Okay, I'm gonna
mosaic
snap-
that just
I'm
seem
gonna stop
entranced
looking.
by it.
I want
okay.
to take Monroe out.
Alright.
6 stone humanoids, grayish.
No, not stone.
Oh, sorry.
They look like normal humans, but they have like a very dark charcoal skin.
And they seem to be worshiping a
Ew.
shrine
What kind
of
of shrine?
sorts. I don't know, but it freaked me out. That's hard to do.
What was it?
Just stone shrine. They're just worshiping it. It has like different ornaments on
They
it.
had to give further description now that I can see what they look like. They have most of them have like very like white hair.
Don't know what they are. What?
Dark
Maybe.
elves or something?
Nope.
What they called?
Would you roll there? I do. It'd be like knowledge, nature.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely not. Oh, nature. Yeah, definitely not.
4. Hmm.
Oh shit. Seen these guys before in my life.
To put it,
Can I describe the shrine to Yurk and see? if
yeah,
he
it's
would
like
recognize?
it's like a mosaic.
What's up, nature boy?
You're pretty good at this. You'd recognize it?
Oh, now you guys tell me to roll.
Yeah, I'll describe you how the shrine looks.
The
and whatnot.
shrine looks?
Yeah.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any other kind of shrine-like qualities. It's just the mosaic that they're staring at.
Oh, okay. I'll describe to you the mosaic.
And how it scared the shitty?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I guess
They
I
do
can-
knowledge religion, I guess.
15.
I mean, it doesn't seem to be related. You want to see? I mean, roll knowledge arcana. Since you're asking him, I assume you'd have been curious about it too.
12.
12?
I got advantage and it's 4 and a 5.
Maybe some kind of illusionary spell of some sort.
Huh.
Maybe.
Do they seem friendly?
Yeah, I don't really know. Nothing else in here is very friendly.
And
True,
to
very
clear,
true.
and just so we know, that was on the western wall. So if you walked into the room, it's on the right side. If you turn right,
So wait,
that's where it
is
would've
this
been.
happening in the hallway or the room?
The room.
The room. Oh, okay. So not this hallway right here.
Yeah,
so we're through
it's-
the hallway looking in this room now.
Yeah, it's on the western wall that Monroe witnessed this.
So where would we
Okay.
be going after this room?
Well,
there's a
we
couple
can
options.
go. We can go right past them. There's a passageway, or we can try to sneakily head south, which wasn't where I was planning to take us. But
Either you'd have to walk through the door that's right next to them, or you could go straight across when you walk in, and you'd be behind. And you walk past behind them.
did they just look like humanoids though?
Yeah, they look like.
I think
I imagine you described that they were entranced by this. So
Yeah.
if they're so entranced by it, maybe we could just sneak by them, just not bother them.
that's true, but it's gonna be a lot longer of a walk if we go the other way.
How many of
Could
them
run
were
into
there?
a lot worse stuff than these guys.
I'm sorry.
What's
How
the
many
fastest?
There were
way?
6.
So might as well try and sneak past them.
What's the fastest way?
This way I'm taking us, right past them.
Let's go. Try and sneak past them.
No, well, I'm saying like if we're gonna sneak past them, it's gonna be directly beside them.
Right next to them.
If we want to go the way I didn't
we
plan
might
to
as
take
well.
us, we're gonna have. Then we sneak across and
Might as
avoid
well.
them.
Might as
But-
well try if they're pretty
It's
mesmerized.
gonna add on like 4 more rooms if we go the other way.
Well, I'm saying, let's try sneaking by them. Never know until you try.
Just as we walk by, like, bitch.
Okay,
Try.
so I guess we'll head to the west towards them.
Whoever smacked the back
Okay.
of my head, your mom's a hoe.
Oh, is that what he says the rest of that video? I always
No.
heard this the mom's your hoe part. I didn't hear the whoever smacked
No, it's
back.
whoever threw that paper,
Oh, okay.
your mom's a hoe.
Yeah. I didn't. All right. Anyway, so you go in. God damn.
Sorry. I keep it down.
You walk into this room, and if you fall in, I need everybody to go ahead and roll stealth if you're trying not to get caught.
Oh no.
Balanced one.
Pretty much whoever has the lowest is going to determine the party stealth.
11.
Not bad. I'm at disadvantage.
You got this. Okay.
Even if it was the average, we're about to get
14.
fucked.
Nice. 9.
I have 11, but
14. I assume yours is good.
Mine's always going to be high.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Crabble?
6.
6.
Well, you are a rogue, so.
Oh, wait, plus how much for his blessing?
you roll for
It
it.
only blesses for attack rolls and saving throws.
If Cragma and I walk on the wall, can we get advantage?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, much better. 22.
The exact same thing.
Well, never mind then.
It's Destiny in hand.
Well, I got a 22, so.
So, as you guys file in, 2 of you on the wall.
Do they notice us?
You see the one that was kind of in the front of them, kind of seemed like the leader. Turn around.
Praise be.
And no, you immediately hear the elven looking person with dark skin
Drow.
look at all the group of you and be like, brothers and sisters, our salvation is here.
Hell yeah.
We will finally be released from this mortal coil. And the rest of them turn around and they all seem to like draw their weapons and prepare ready. And if any of you
hell
peek,
no.
and if any of you peek at the mosaic as this is happening behind you, every single one of you see yourselves in various forms of demise and being taken pulled apart in gruesome deaths of your worst imagining.
That's neat.
And yeah, so I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative. I'm gonna have to draw this room out.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. Okay. Finally.
Finally got a good initiative.
Yes. I always roll fucking shit on initiative.
Damn, there's so much shit out here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That knows out there.
Congratulations,
Did
your
you guys-
salvation has arrived.
Hell no.
Hallelujah.
Do you guys want to take an intermission before we start this?
Well, I set this up. Sounds like a good idea.
Sure.
Or I could just give you something to drink because I'm super thirsty.
Yeah, I need to fill it.
Yeah, it seems like a good pausing point, so I can
Yay, combat! About to get mutilated and murdered by a bunch of weird fuckers.
You guys get any Outlast flashbacks?
Shut up. Name is creepy.
I just won't push hard.
We'll be back.
Oh, that's
Oh,
your
damn
foot.
it.
Hard not to.
just put my back on
Whichever order marching order you guys were in, where Cragmaw was at, once he's in the room, is when they find you guys. So anybody that's behind him needs to be behind him in the hallway, which I need to draw.
I'm not
Wait,
sure.
were you
Put me in
behind
the
him,
front.
or was I behind
I was in the back. I remember.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
behind
I was
him,
behind
and
Cragdaddies.
Hold on one moment.
No.
Let me draw.
No, Cragmaw was behind.
Well, no.
Cragmaw.
I'm behind
You're behind
Cragmaw.
Cragmaw. I'm behind you. PJ's in the
Yeah,
back.
if the door is one square, then yeah, Craig won't be behind me because he couldn't be beside me. I need something for Monroe. Or I'll just keep him. I'll just keep him out of the game.
Do I need?
Did Monroe wear armor?
I don't know.
Do I need to
I
draw
think so.
further? Do I need to draw further than this back?
No, I think that's good. I was like on the wall.
Well, you're still
Like, we're
on
like 10
one of
feet
these
up.
spaces because you can't be in the wall.
I was
Oh, if
going,
you're
like,
gonna
10
be
feet
that up.
Wouldn't,
Yeah.
wouldn't you still be in the hallway though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
but
like,
he's,
gotcha.
we're gonna
I
put him
gotcha.
off
I'm
to the
like
side.
above
If you're gonna go
anybody
that
that
high.
we go. I assumed I'd be like pretty high up, especially if I'm gonna get like an advantage on a stealth throw. You know, I don't want to be like within eye level.
I mean,
of
if you want to do
anybody.
the same thing, if you want to go
No,
that high up,
I'm just gonna say, as I went to climb on the wall, I fucking knocked something off. It made some noise, so I just stayed in, like.
another chisel.
I'm just gonna like slowly look up at you and squint my eyes.
You asshole.
He got distracted because he's not the only one who can climb walls anymore. He's like, whoa, wait, when did Zoltan get that?
Okay.
Sultan Roach.
Zoltan Roach. But
So-
Cragmaw Roach.
Crack my only roach spin party.
Just flex
So
out the
in-
wings.
So an initiative.
Asserts dominance.
So
Yeah, you didn't knock something off the wall. You saw him
Who-
crawling on the wall, and then you.
I guess I'll do your. I do like your method. So I'll do your method. Who? Okay. So initiative. You guys already rolled initiative. Have we started yet?
Yeah, you're real good.
I didn't even know.
I
we
brought us
started
back as we were talking about it. So.
yet. If you rolled 20 or higher, let me know your. I'm gonna go down so I can organize it better. So 20 or higher, who had that initiative? Anybody? 15 or higher?
17.
17. What's your dexterity modifier?
1.
All right. 10 to 15.
13.
11.
11. 5 to 10.
7.
8 total. 8, 7. Beautiful. Alright, so it looks like they get to go first as they. I don't think I actually might say it. As they react to the newcomers to their little get together party they're throwing.
Remember,
So
you three are
these-
blessed.
Sorry?
So I was letting them know. You remember, you three are blessed. So add a D4 to your attack rolls
So wait, that happens for every attack roll within the next
for the
hour?
next hour. Yeah,
Nice.
and you get a D4 to saving throws.
So the mage
Praise.
the mage
be to
turns around
Hounds.
and commands the rest of his a flock of swords. I was like, "Go, my brothers and sisters, embrace your destiny." And
It's a good voice.
so this one's gonna move here.
Come embrace death.
Wait, you're not supposed to fight back?
And
You're embracing death.
okay. Yep, and it's going to attack the roach folk on the wall with a manic look in its eyes. It's like, "I've seen you devour my soul," and he just takes a swing at you. 13 hit.
No.
Hold on one moment. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Sorry, 16 hit.
No.
Okay.
They all have
Yeah,
disadvantage on
plus
attacks
three.
too, because my cloak of displacement.
Yeah, no, he didn't hit. Okay, do this one. He'll do the same thing to Catagast.
Okay, he gets
That's it.
disadvantage
Okay.
because of my clothing displacement.
And he same manic look. They all seem like they've gone mad. Like, please fry me with your flames.
Oh, baby.
And-
He's about to get fried.
Does 10 hit?
10? Nope.
Nope.
Get him out.
All right. This next one, he moves over here to allow.
That only works.
Once per
Once.
turn. So until your next turn, it doesn't work.
And he's gonna go for it as well. And he's like, me first. So no disadvantage on this one.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it says if you take damage, it ceases until the next turn.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's not until you take damage.
Yeah, so you gotta hit me first.
Okay, so 10.
Oh, that's cool.
10 negative.
Okay.
So many of them are ahead of me.
And this one, well, I'll just have them. Yeah, they're all moving ahead of you. And he, I don't even know what he's gonna say. This one's mute. I don't know. He's gonna take a swing at you.
Just give him the eye.
Oof. He got a natural 1, and he ends up hitting his buddy to the right of him.
Die by the holy hand.
And his friend seems to cackle with glee as he's struck in the side with his friend's sword. 3, 4, 5.
God dang it.
Okay.
At least I got a spell.
His blood's just pouring down his arm. He doesn't even care. And finally, this one gets here. One more. And he sees the blood on his friend, and he just laughs with madness. Like, I need the blood on me. 8.
Nope.
Nope.
These clocks are fucking dope.
And this one here is just gonna look at all his brethren, sees that he can't get in, and just he casts a spell, and some lights start to form. Kind of turns into like a disco party. It seems like some dancing lights just bouncing around the place. Seems to be in celebration of what's happening. And then this mage here turns to him and is like, "Don't be sad, brother. You will join them soon, and I will send all of my children to out of this mortal coil." And he casts a spell at you guys. He is going to cast. Thanks. Very specific spell. I don't know how it works.
What's the damage type?
Well, you'll find out.
Okay, sorry.
You see him do some hand gesturing as he's speaking in I think try to speak Undercommon. I don't remember, but he's speaking in some kind of Undercommon language. And then he just points forward towards just the group in general, and this poisonous yellow green fog seems to just start to billow out from the middle of it, which is focused on one of his brethren here, since he can't hit one of you. So him right there. And yeah, so yeah, it's like a yellowish greenish fog that takes over the place. And it spreads in like a 20-foot radius. So it pretty much takes up almost the whole room, except for actually, yeah, I think it fills up almost the whole room. Am I wrong here? 5, 10, 15? Nope, because it's a 20-foot radius sphere. So, yeah, this whole room is covered in that poisonous gas of some sort. But nothing happens to anybody as of right now. But then it passes over to Catagast, and I immediately need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it for a spell?
It's for this spell.
I get advantage because my other cloak.
Wearing 2 cloaks?
Yeah. Or it's a mantle, sorry.
Fair.
18.
18?
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta see this. Yeah. Okay, so you successfully saved from that, but you still take damage.
Okay.
You have anything that keeps you from taking damage at all?
Is it? It's poison damage, right?
It's poison damage, yes.
Then no, I do not.
Okay. I'm gonna. Creatures are affected. Alright, so half of 23. So 12.
Okay. Is this my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my staff out and I'm gonna start spinning it counterclockwise slowly, and then I'm gonna cast slow in the middle of the room.
In the
I'm
very
gonna,
middle?
Yeah, I'm gonna choose these 3 targets. It's a 40-foot radius, so these 3 targets.
Well, you get to choose targets within the radius?
Yeah, 6 targets. Or 6 creatures. So it'll be these 3 guys. And the one of these on this side, and then
Hold on. This guy's not here. That dazzling light's never happened. I apologize. There was one too many. I just realized there's supposed to be 6 in total because that's what I said earlier.
wait. So did he cast that on me?
Yeah, yeah.
So okay, so I
Wait. No, wait, that other dude just cast.
The guy that did the
lights.
dazzling lights thing. Yeah, he's gone.
so do
The
I
cloud
do-
kill is still there.
Is that what did damage to me? Or
No, the cloud kill did.
the cloud did. Okay.
By the way, is that cloud kill stagnant? Like, is it gonna stay in the room and keep damaging, or is it dissipated?
Maybe. I don't know if you know like knowledge or arcana checks. If you know anything about it.
Do we still see the poisonous cloud in the room?
Yeah, it's sitting there. It's not enough to obscure your vision. It's taken. It's in the room. Like it's.
Y'all looking in that room
Okay.
like, I don't want to go in there.
Yeah,
So-
that might be fun.
Yeah. You know that cloud kill hangs around until it's dispersed in some way or until the spell ends.
So yeah, it'll be all 6.
It's
of
an
them.
area is considered heavily obscured. It's kind of hard to see. It's you can still see the enemies that are in front of you, but
It'll be all 6 of them then.
Okay.
And so they all need to make a Wisdom saving throw, and the saving throw is 15.
all of them.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll them together. They all fail.
Okay. So now they're all their speed is halved.
Shit.
They take a -2 penalty to AC and Dexterity saving throws. They can't use reactions, and on their turns, they can choose to use an action or a bonus action, but not both.
So they can either move or attack. Half speed.
Yes,
Gotcha.
move, attack, or move and bonus action. And they
Gotcha.
all have -2 AC,
Wow. Okay.
so it's pretty dope.
All right. Then you can't really move anywhere. I don't think.
No.
So next would be Cragma.
I'm gonna rage and rush after this guy.
Can you Are you able to push through? Oh wait,
I'm on
you
the
have a
wall.
special. Yeah, you're on the wall.
You
Yeah.
can also fly.
Yeah. Sure. So you can get there pretty easily.
I love how you just stepped on him.
All right. You come at him pretty hard.
All right, and then I'm just gonna attack with my my hammer.
Every time.
Plus
That's
D4.
like-
D4.
I know it's gonna hit. It's gotta be like 22.
22.
This guy's about to get pancaked.
27.
22. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Wrong one. So 19 for the first hit,
19 damage.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
and then attack again.
Go for it.
Okay, it was even higher than the other one.
Jesus Christ.
So
this guy.
22.
22. Okay, 22 it is. He just holds his arms out as you kind of hit at him, and he just takes the blows with loving glee as you just like slam against his body with all your weight behind those hammer blows.
What was the first hit?
19.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I was going to say. Write that down.
And with those series of hits,
Get that shit.
yeah, he is just he's utterly almost, he's not killed, but he looks like he's mangled beyond repair, but he's still laughing maniacally, even more so. He seems to be happy that he's approaching death quicker than he even planned.
I'm gonna start laughing like as loud as I can.
Zoltan.
Alright, can I use, man, I should look this up. I'm just gonna walk in here.
And as you get
Is-
close, go ahead, do what you're gonna do. I'll say this in a moment.
Does his hit disrupt his concentration on the cloud kill spell?
Good question.
You'll probably have to make a concentration.
Yeah, he does
check.
need to.
Do we have to do it for both attacks or just one of them?
I'm gonna use it for both of them probably.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it seems the cloud kill is still there. It's not dispersed in any way.
Okay.
He seems to be able to focus on it, and since dying is what he wants to happen.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move in here.
Oh, I completely forgot. I'm sorry. You needed to roll that Constitution check too, or you'll take damage as well. The same as the use Zoltan.
Yeah, so when I move in here, I'll take that damage.
Is it a
Or
saving throw?
possibly
Yeah.
D4.
If it's a saving throw, I'd a D4. Just saying.
Oh, sorry.
Alright,
It's like
so
22.
off the top, I got a 22.
We both got 22s.
So yeah, you both saved, and to save time with the rolling, you both just take half 26, so 13 damage.
Take half of that.
Wait,
Shit.
was that just a straight constitution?
Constitution saving throw. So your roll plus your modifier. Are you rolling again? You get advantage.
I got the D4.
Oh right.
So
I mean, you already
20
saved.
20, I thought
Yeah,
you said it was
you both
26.
saved. You
How
both
much
take,
was it?
It was 20
13
half
damage.
26. So yeah, 13.
Yeah.
13. I always say 13 damage.
Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
I know that.
The fog did seem to roll more towards the east after during the mage's turn. So even though you were in it initially, where he's at, there is no longer any
Wait.
more fog.
Is he concentrating on the spell?
Yeah, he had to roll a save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So where that line where Cragmaw and the mage are, there's no fog. Now it's further east,
Okay.
as it seems to be like filing out, like seeping out of the room.
I'm gonna pull out my javelin of lightning and chuck it at the guy in front of me to cause a lightning stream along those three guys.
Are you able to throw stuff at melee range?
Well, I mean, I'm like 10 feet in the air, so
Fair.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like chuck it down at him.
Like at an
and,
angle. I'll take it.
Yell my gay bold.
Okay.
And
Don't they get like a dex save of some kind?
yeah,
Right?
they get a dex save of 13. And I
think
roll
they did it.
a
Oh, they get disadvantage
27.
as a slow.
No, I didn't do it. Sorry, what?
27 to hit.
They get -2, not disadvantage. Sorry, well, 22 to hit? Yeah, you hit.
8 to hit.
Wait, -2 on what?
You said they got -2 to AC, not disadvantage. but I
And
mean,
disadvantage
you
on
get both?
dex. Yeah, it's both.
Okay, so my 1d6. That will be
I mean, they got hit either way.
7 to hit on the first guy.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 7, yeah, sorry, 7 damage. And then 46. Yeah, 46
Okay.
damage. in, see, 5 foot wide, 120 foot. So that'll hit all 3 of those guys.
Yep.
12 damage.
12 damage to all of them?
Yeah, 12 lightning damage.
Okay, so the first one dies. He gets skewered and shocked, and he goes out dying. He's like, yes, sweet embrace. He's gone. And these other 2 are definitely hurt from that.
Fell off the wall.
And they are they actually look like they actually might be reconsidering this. It's like, dying really hurts.
Dying kind of sucks, guys.
And that was it for you, Zoltan?
Yeah.
Last?
I used my bonus action to like pull it out, so
Is that grass?
I think that's it for me. Yes.
As a matter of fact, where are you at? Right there?
Yeah.
It would. I mean, you're standing in it now with the way it moved, so you need to roll a Constitution.
Would I be able to, since that's an area of effect spell, I have evasion. Would I be able to roll to evade that?
I thought. Well, I thought that only worked for dexterity saving throws.
So okay, yeah.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
So add a D4, and it's also +2 since you're standing within 10 feet of me.
It's kind of hard to evade a cloud of smoke.
So just roll your save first.
You'll just find out.
Blow really hard.
Jesus
Does
Christ,
a
it scared
15,
me.
Yeah,
does
see?
a 15 pass?
You can't evade a cloud of smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it passed.
I was a 19.
+2, so 20, 21.
21.
So I just take 13 damage.
Yeah, just to save time for the rolling. I don't want to keep rolling the damage over and over again. We're just gonna make it a base of 26, and anybody that passes the Constitution save would be
That's
13.
Yeah, that sounds good. An initial roll
That's
for
not
the
bad.
damage.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, well, yes, I'm going to use my bonus action
Can you pass me
to
the book real quick, if you don't mind?
say the word of ruin and ignite my sword into flames.
All the cloud explodes. You all die.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
no.
Chris! Wait!
It's magical flames.
Fair. You can't make explosions with it.
But it's magical fog.
True.
Loophole.
Use my movement
Yeah.
to run in here to this motherfucker right here.
Hey, move further, move further.
Wait, well,
So I can squeeze.
is there someone right here?
He's on the wall.
He's on the
Yeah, on the
wall,
wall.
way up there, so you can kind
share
of
the
get there.
space, yeah.
So I guess I'll run right.
Nice.
And wait, is this guy dead yet?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over here.
Okay.
Crack him.
Good idea.
And then I'm going to try to attack the motherfucker.
Go ahead.
-2.
I'm 17 hit.
Okay.
I like doing extra maths.
Yes, it does hit.
Get 1d6.
Has anyone rolled a low hit yet? Aren't they just like clothmen?
Hmm?
Didn't you say they were just like wearing cloths and like
Pretty much, yeah.
whatnot?
They have pretty low AC. 4,
Even lower now.
8. The leader's wearing cloth. The other guy's wearing like chain vests, chain shirts.
He takes 18 damage. Does he have any resistance to fire damage?
No. How would you like to finish him off? He's definitely
So,
dead.
I just take my
You
sword
just
and
stole Cragmaw's kill.
I plunge
It's
it
fine.
through his eyeball,
Oh God.
and his head erupts in flames.
Yeah, he screeches with laughter as his eyeballs penetrated and he's burned alive until it sets out like a toasty
Jesus.
crackle from his lungs being
Sorry,
covered in smoke. Just to clarify, as the two of you get closer to the mosaic and you look at it, you can see what looks like various kinds of foods that you have enjoyed eating so far, instead devouring you in pieces, like in just the most grotesque way you can imagine. They like have become alive and are eating you,
Like
and
I'm raged out.
you
don't
are
even
being
notice.
killed by these various lusty toys you keep making. They're just kind of like
I made
Turning
one
on
toy.
you.
I didn't even mean
Hey,
for that to happen.
and just like
Killed by your own lusty toys. No, you're good, dude.
That's all good.
My
Anyway.
will was like against your will.
yeah, this guy is toast. His head is literally toast.
Does the fog disappear then?
Yeah, I suppose so. With him gone, it does kind of just fade away, and then it would be Uruk next.
Can I attack that guy diagonally to me?
Yes. Yes, you may.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 8 damage.
He lets out a scream. He's like, "No! The roach folk was supposed to kill me!" And then, how would you like to kill him?
Just since I'm toes diagonal, I'm just gonna like sling my flail around and just bash his chest in.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what was meant to kill him. That definitely did. He is knocked flat with a broken sternum and just quickly dies.
So
to,
can I use
collapse the lung?
Can I use the rest of my movement to move to where he was just at?
Sure.
And make another attack.
What? How do you get 2 attacks?
At 5th level, I get 2 attacks.
Fuck. Yeah, go ahead.
Dude, I forgot about that. I could have made another attack.
Yeah, about those extra.
You get like
attacks.
4 attacks.
I'm just gonna attack the guy
I
right in
could
front of me.
technically make
Go
3
for it.
attacks because if I make my second attack with an unarmed attack, then I can make another unarmed.
15.
Yep.
15 hits.
All right.
6 damage.
It's popping off.
Yep. That one dies, and he seems more grateful to be getting put out of his misery at this point than just actually dying from the pain from that lightning strike. Like, oh, thank you, so merciful. And
Just
how do you
pop
finish
him in the head.
Yeah.
Have any of them not been hit yet?
This guy.
This guy. Okay.
It is their turn.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I was trying to scoot over so you.
No, I'll just move back a little bit.
Yeah.
You just break the table.
No,
No,
it's
I
hard.
lifted it up. Okay, these 2 drought. Move and attack. They're gonna go for the, I guess the small one there. Yeah, I don't think they hit with a 4.
Nope.
Didn't think so. Neither one of them will hit you, and they're just they don't look like they're even trying at this point. They're just ready for death to come to them.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop my concentration on the slow spell. I'm gonna cast suggestion on the one to my right.
Sure.
I'm gonna say, "Stop, friend! This is not the way. You can join us if you want. Just follow us around." It
Is
is
that like there's like a,
So,
oh wait, no, is that like a charm effect?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I suggest a course of activity. And
They're drow elves. They can't be charmed.
they have advantage on.
Oh, they have advantage on.
They're
Oh,
an
okay.
elf, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we
it's
just
a
straight
wisdom
couldn't
save.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from 11.
Is this an 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fails.
Ooh.
So you suggest him?
I suggest him just to be our friend and stop what he's doing.
Okay. He's just
There's no need for death
maybe
when you can live.
We are not the travelers you're looking for.
maybe life is the answer.
Yeah, you get it.
So how does that suggestion work exactly?
It'll last for 8 hours, and he feels like, whatever.
Okay.
Suggested.
Yeah, he feels suggested, or he doesn't feel suggested. He doesn't know that he's under the influence.
Crackmaw? Was that what, unless you want to do something else, I guess?
Go
I have a bonus action.
Crackmaw's just gonna.
I'll
run
just
over
like
there
shake.
and just-
I'll just shake his hand like for my bonus action.
He's like, yeah,
Friend.
friend.
Yeah. Living. Ooh.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can live.
Jesus Christ.
Crackmaw.
So I'm just gonna run over here, stop him right here, and I'm gonna look at this one right there, and I'm gonna go to just like bat his gun in.
Go ahead.
20.
Yeah.
Oop, that's the wrong dice. Okay, the first hit was 26.
26 damage.
Okay, so I usually give. You said you already want to bat his gut in. As Cragdaddies is shaking his hand, as that you see that hammer swing wide towards him and hits him right in the stomach, and it launches him away from you, and his hand gets ripped out of your grasp.
Does it launch him towards the other guy?
No, he went towards the shelving
Is
unit.
my hand? Is his hand in my hand?
No, it wasn't that strong.
Oh.
But yeah,
He went that way.
yeah, like
Did he fall into laughs?
Well, I was only gonna
No,
save him
no.
8 hours anyways, so I guess you made it quicker for him.
Like I didn't know what was going on. So now I'm gonna bat the other one. Okay, yeah, that was like 30.
yeah. Jesus Christ.
30. What?
Same thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, how do you
rolled
want
the
to do?
exact
How do you
same.
want to do that one?
I'm just gonna like after I bat the other one, I'm just gonna come straight down on this one's head.
Yep. He
Nice.
pops like a melon. Yep. Blood and viscera go everywhere. Luckily, Cragdaddies is around the corner, so he doesn't get sprayed by it. But you're not so lucky.
That's fine.
And yeah, he just slumps to the ground. He's dead. Well, you did it, guys. You killed the cult.
Victory screech.
They got what they wanted. I'm not happy.
Kaufman. They didn't give it. I don't think they got what they wanted.
No,
That's
most of
definitely
them.
what they wanted.
They probably wanted to go see their god or something, though.
Well,
No,
we
they just
helped
wanted
them.
to die.
The balanced one wouldn't stand for this sort of pagan worship.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the mosaic's still there, and you guys can all look at it, see your various
They want to break this thing.
types of demises.
I like the
What do I
balanced one.
see? I look at it.
You look at it.
Mhm.
You see yourself being mauled to death by your butt stallion.
He's raping you.
What is he, like a bear?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just
No, he's a horse, just like
He's
choking
a
your
horse.
face off.
I just look away.
Can we destroy this mosaic? It's kind of creepy.
You could try, I guess.
Hammer.
So while they're doing that, I'm gonna search everybody.
If you want to search everybody, you could. You go for the hammer, and I mean, you hit the mosaic, but it just kind of like ricochets off of it. It's doesn't seem to affect it in any way. Some kind of illusionary magic. Like you hit the shelving unit behind it. That didn't move at all.
Deviltry.
Devil.
You search them.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead and search them.
Feel your blessing
Investigation.
in the fight.
Natural
I try.
20.
Natural 20. Yep. They were very basically dressed. Didn't have anything very important to them. All the normal drow had like chain shirts they were wearing. The mage had his staff that he was using. That was some kind of dark twisted wood. But
Got a collection going on, kind of guess.
that's it. Bunch of
Ah,
chain
right.
shirts. They have their short they have their short swords they were wielding, and they also have hand crossbows that they never pulled out. That tucked away in their belts. Just little one-handed crossbows.
Nothing of use here.
Alright.
Just grab my spear and put it back.
Alright, guys.
I'm gonna jab him
You did it.
Okay.
Moving on.
in. On to Dynachus.
Where do you wish to go from here?
I feel like 8 hours from now, that was not going to end well. Just saying.
Maybe.
Yeah. Would have turned on us. Cragdaddies would have gotten his throat slit.
Sure.
I think it would have been quite the opposite, my friend.
Think those cultists are gonna kill me?
They seem nice.
Bad thing again.
They poisoned us.
I could have handled them myself, honestly. They weren't very strong.
Yeah, they're pretty pitiful. Maybe from being trapped in this place for so long, or maybe they were just born that way.
To be fair, they wanted to die.
It's
So.
wearing linen.
Anyway, you guys gonna do anything else in this room, or are you just gonna continue?
Mm,
Actually, hold on one moment. All right.
Yes.
okay. Okay, so I'll send Monroe into the southwest room first. We'll stay in here until he comes back with information. Like the bottom room door or whatever.
Are you going by the compass that's on there? The south.
Oh wait. Sorry.
Okay.
I already drew the line. So I'll send him in the room we're about to go into.
There's 2 different rooms. Which one?
The west one.
West one. Okay. Just want to make sure we're on the same page here. Yabba. Ow. Okay. Monroe in this room, he doesn't see any beings inside of it. You see what looks like a tapestry that is unfurled itself, is hanging down from a box. Looks very torn and faded. And on the east and west walls, you can just see like a hook that is like dangling out of nothingness, and you see a key, or like an old rusted key, on both of those hooks on the east and west walls, like next to them.
And I have Monroe fly and go get the key and bring them.
Sure.
Does anything happen when he grabs them?
When he grabs the little corroded iron keys off the hooks, there's like a brief moment, and then they just like shoot back up into the mist, and they're gone. Now Monroe has 2 keys in his little talons.
Okay. I'll have to bring them back.
Okay.
And I'll relay that, and
We have keys.
yeah, he found keys up there. Maybe they're to a door.
They're very corroded, and they look like if they're handled too roughly, they may just fall apart.
I drank like a potion of healing as we're walking around.
Oh, you're hurt?
Yeah, I'm hurt as well. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hey, yeah. If you guys are hurt, so I can help you.
I have like a couple potions of healing. I can.
Well, I have holy power, my friend. How much damage you take?
13.
13.
All three of us took 13.
I'll heal you for 10.
Weaklings.
I'll heal you for 10. And I'll heal you for 10 with my lay on hands.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, some characters actually did some damage to you guys. I think I'm starting to find a.
Kill's no joke, man.
Well, there wasn't anywhere in that small ass
Yeah,
room
that
that
shit
I
hurts.
so.
Yeah, luckily it wasn't an enclosed room, so it could like fade away. If it's an enclosed room, then it gets real scary.
Okay, so I guess we'll get in this room. And I'll send Monroe into the bottom room and see if there's anything in there.
Bottom room.
Yeah, because there's 2 gates or 2 doors on the western wall.
Oh, you're gonna go to the bottom western.
Yeah,
That's when you said southwestern earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This one seems very boring. There's literally nothing in here except for the shelving unit.
Okay, so the bottom one, there's nothing in there. And I'll bring him back and send him through the other one on the western wall.
Okay, so you send him in there, and you see what seems to be 2 seemingly normal humanoid beings, except for these big bat wings they have on their back.
Hey, I'll snap him out.
And they're just kind of, hold on, let me finish explaining things. They're just kind of hanging out and just standing around talking to each other. They seem a little irritated. Then you also see a set of stairs that ascends to a wooden platform in the southwest corner of the room. That's it.
How long do you think it's been since I blessed those 3? Has it been an hour yet?
Shoot. Not yet.
Okay.
It's close to it though. It's about to be an hour because I'm about to have you guys roll just a random encounter real quick, but not yet.
Okay, so we can either go through this seemingly empty room or the more interesting one with our bat-winged friends.
Bat-winged friends.
Yes, they're in this room up
Catechist.
ahead.
Which one's faster?
They're not our friends. I
What do
can guarantee you that.
What if they are, though? They called me a guest.
What language
Yeah.
did they call you a guest?
An infernal? But they look, infernal.
They're definitely they look infernal. They're not our friends.
They could be
Cragdaddies
nice.
speaks infernal, and he's our friend.
They could be nice.
Yeah, but he
teammates.
doesn't have giant bat wings growing out of him either.
You don't know that. I'll cast my illusion.
Jinx.
It's growing out of me.
Jinx.
What the fuck?
They just popped out of my back.
When'd you get those?
Things come.
I'm
There
gonna
you go.
reach for my flail. Are you a demon, Cragdaddies?
I'm your friend.
Answer my question.
Well, I say yes. Are you gonna hit me? You're probably gonna miss, but I mean,
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it really hard.
I'm just fucking with you. But these guys can be nice. You don't know that.
I don't believe it. What?
Try and touch his wings.
Well, then
Just
why
do
don't
it.
why don't we?
Yeah,
get-
I'm gonna try and touch his wings.
Your hand goes through it.
Yeah, your hand just.
Mhm.
Little
What-
fucker.
So, like, what exactly did he say to them? Let me guess. Hello.
Yeah, I said hello, and
What'd they say?
we're here from Murray, and they said, a guest.
And that's all that happened. Why didn't they stick around?
They had drinks.
Why
I
didn't they
don't know.
stick around?
Maybe big old Crackball entered the room. They probably smelled him or something.
Oh, he smells fine.
To us, we're around him.
Gotten used to it.
constantly.
Yeah, we're used to it now.
Acclimated to the smell.
We were accustomed to the smell back when we lived amongst the roach folk in Avaricia.
Yeah, when we first got there, that island fucking stinked.
Yeah, I was throwing up every day, all day long. Terrible.
Starting to hurt, guys.
It was your brothers. It wasn't you,
I
Craigmore. You
don't
smell
like
fantastic.
that, or I don't.
I
smell
have
like
had
that.
a bath since we have
Like
left.
a bouquet of roses.
Okay,
It's a chemical thing. You can't control it. It's fine.
I don't understand that. So okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's not gonna stop me from
Wait, so
hugging you.
which room are we going? We're going to the like one or the.
Wait,
Which one's faster?
I mean, it'd be faster to go into one with nothing.
do you trust this
Probably.
Well,
man?
then let's go through the one with the nothing.
Okay. So
Unless there's something in there.
If we go to the demon room, I'm going in first. Because they're demons.
okay.
I'll go in
But,
beside him.
but we're going into the empty room, so it's fine.
Is that what we want to do? Yeah.
Empty room?
That sounds like
Alright, if we go in the empty room, I'm gonna crawl in the wall about 20 feet above. Hopefully
there's
they don't notice
nothing-
me.
nothing in this room.
Yeah, you go into the
Maybe
empty room
Grandma
and
could
it
do the
does in
same.
fact seem empty, like desolate. So like
Okay.
at least every room's had kind of something in it. This one's just
Can I roll a perception check?
yeah.
Do you detect any magic in here?
This one seems
My
like
detect
it's
magic
that's a
is
spell.
purposefully abandoned.
20
It's a spell,
spell.
isn't it?
Yeah, I have
Purposefully
no spell.
abandoned
Gotcha.
for some reason. Look
Okay.
very pristine and clean.
Huh.
It's just not used.
Very odd room compared to the rest. This one creeps me out more than the rest,
Hasn't-
honestly.
Dynachus maybe hasn't decided to run any experiments in here. Summon any more demons.
Maybe
where's
he's,
he
already
next?
already cleaned up the mess from what happened
We-
last time.
We will head to the western door for archway.
Oh, you're just gonna go into that one?
Yeah, well, I'll send Monroe in first.
Monroe
like
first,
usual.
okay.
Back to you.
Okay.
As per
So-
usual.
If you you send Monroe in and like he tries to how high is he flying?
I would say 60 feet.
60 feet. So if you try to send him in to what seems to be like the normal way it's set up with no ceiling, he kind of seems like he's like there's you can't see anything, but it seems like there's like a wall. Like he can't go
Yeah,
to it.
What if I send him like 20 feet?
20 feet? Yes, he can seem to squeeze in. As soon as he passes in the barrier threshold of it, the room seems to instantly change, and it looks like it actually has a ceiling. It's like a domed ceiling above it, and it also doesn't seem like there's shelving units in here. It just seems like it's kind of it almost would seem temple-like in the way it's set up. It has a high domed ceiling. There's and he looks around. You see what catches the eye first are two creatures that look like dogs that are walking around, that are just kind of crawling around. They look very vicious and menacing.
Hey, you're gonna like this room. There's dogs and a temple.
They look pitch black from the top.
What do
and
the dogs look like?
well, they have
Why are they black?
pitch black fur from the top, and I don't know if you would call them dogs as much as you just would. I mean, they're not wolves, but they're very big, scary-looking dogs.
Yeah, black dogs, super
That
friendly.
are prowling about, and there's a bunch of rotten fruit scattered about as well. Let me roll something real quick. Nope. They don't
like-
seem to notice Monroe as he flies overhead,
Okay.
or care if they
I'll
do.
bring him back. And a very nice religious temple as well.
In all seriousness, what did the temple look like? Did it look like it was?
It looks like what you would see a temple be built as, but there's no murals. There's no any indication of the religion that it would be associated with. It's like a temple with a blank slate.
Okay, that makes sense.
Strange.
Makes sense.
What kind of laboratory is this?
Let me. You guys want to go in here? I can go
Sure.
first. Okay, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
So how does speak with animals work exactly?
Speak with animals.
Does it specify what kind of animals? Like
I don't think there's just animals.
Just beast.
animal? Yeah, like you know how
Yeah.
creatures have their
If,
I can't think of the term for it, but they have their
Like a subclass, right?
subclass that they're all under.
This just says with beasts for the duration.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
Okay, you walk. Are you gonna lead?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk in and walk in. Let me see if they notice you. They seem to be looking away from you at this current instance, and you can see the back of them. And yeah, they're very lean and muscular, large dogs that are growling and snarling as they're walking
At what?
the temple. Nothing really. They're just
They're
passively
angry.
aggressive.
Passive.
They're just very mean looking at dogs.
All right. Let's do this.
Abort.
Well, I'm still gonna have my shield and my weapon out.
Sure.
I'm just gonna say out loud friends, I mean you no harm.
Okay. Immediately the dogs turn around when they hear a voice, and they look at you. You see their eyes are bright blood red,
Oh, they probably
and you
understand.
see them open their mouths, and there's this deep, disturbing red yellow color that's you can see radiating through their underbelly.
Oh, they don't understand me.
And they get a surprise attack on you, I suppose, since you just kind of walked in there to talk to them.
I mean, I wasn't really surprised. I was ready.
I mean, you were expecting them to be just regular dogs. They're not about to do what a regular dog can do.
Whatever, man. I mean, Sifu, yes, you're right. Of course, the surprise attack. What am I thinking?
It's funny. All right. They instead of they don't seem to want to attack you. Instead, they look up at the sky and they unleash this cone of fire out of their mouths, towards the ceiling of the temple. Seemed like maybe it's some kind of intimidation tactic of some kind.
So they definitely don't understand me.
That's definitely not something a regular dog does.
Those aren't dogs.
I'm trying to back away.
Fucking hellhounds.
Oh wait, would I even know what these things are? Looking at them.
I mean, a paladin of your level, you'd be familiar that these are your typical hellhounds.
Interesting. And who's behind me right now?
I'm right beside you.
I would be
Even with
there
you.
as well. 'Cause
Okay.
I got the map.
They look at all of you that are there, and they're able to assess that they are probably outmatched, so they're not jumping at you.
So
They're just
they
kind of
breathe fire into the
they're
air?
just kind of keeping an eye on you, all of you.
Okay, if they just breathe fire into the air, I'm just gonna yell back at them like another alpha move.
Roll intimidation on them.
D20. Natural 20.
Shit.
Oh.
Alright,
They bow to you, and you are their master.
the dogs seem to be able to sense the fact that there's an alpha in the room, and they quickly change their attitude, and they just kind of lay down and just kind of look at the group of you expectantly. I guess hoping at this point that they're spared.
That's how you do it, fellas and lady.
Perspective.
So looking around this temple, is anything catch my eye?
No, like I said, it seems like it's a temple that's with a blank slate. Somebody built it, and they haven't added in any of the significant religious symbols or modicum that would be added into a temple yet.
Can we pet them now?
You can try, I suppose.
I don't like the sound of that.
I wouldn't get near them, Zolthan. They're foul beasts.
But they
Part of me
kinda
wants
cute.
to just put them out of their misery.
but they're kind of cute.
I agree with Zoffin. They are kind of.
And they kind of breathe fire,
They are
which is
not
kind of
cute.
cool.
They're not cute. I don't know if you guys
It could
actually
be useful.
I don't know if you guys actually know what they look like. They're
I can see them.
Yeah, you can see what they look like.
Can't tell me how cute should look to me. I decided that myself.
Look at those red eyes. You don't think those red eyes are just fucking adorable?
Sorry, they're just laying down right now.
Yeah, they're just kind of laying down, just hoping you guys just kind of pass through without bothering them at this point.
Hoping we won't bother them. Don't fucking touch them, dude. Alright, so I'm making my way out through the other side.
just gonna go past
Whichever way we gotta go,
I'm
yeah.
gonna walk past them.
Okay.
As well.
So we're heading through the west door.
Go
The
ahead.
group's walking by. I'm ready to walk by.
Wait, through the west door?
I really
Yeah.
wanted to fucking pet the dog.
The one that goes to the dead end?
Wait. I could have just made it in my handling.
Wait, what?
Can I see where you're at real quick? Just double check, make sure I'm not lost.
So where the line is the room that we would be heading into.
I feel like we are in some type of layer of hell.
I have been thinking the same thing, correct?
It's called Dexter's Laboratory. I mean, Dynachus' laboratory, sorry.
Dude, I had you going a complete opposite way on mine.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
how.
this is how this went.
Because the room before that, like the one above it, was the one that I thought you were saying the gargoyles were in.
You mean the incubus?
Yeah.
Incubi?
That's what they are.
Dang it.
I mean, yeah. This is pretty obvious.
Told
at
you
this
they were
point.
demons. No one wants to believe it.
No, I think they believe you were demons. They just.
No.
I spoke Infernal to him.
Yeah, we're in the same room. If you go west, you're in a dead end.
Classic.
Catacast believes they're
Very
friends.
You can go east or north as a room. See what I mean? Or am I? Like
Oh, okay.
where you're at is currently, yeah. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so we go north.
Okay.
And ask him on row ahead.
We can't see through the shells, can we?
Well, if you tried to like knock the items away, maybe you could, depending on. You're not really sure how the laws of these shelves work, but you could try.
We're in the temple though, right? There's no.
Yeah, as soon as you walk in here, it looks like it's a solid temple, like walls.
We'll wait
it
till we
seems
get
like-
to the next.
And the guy did say that if we break any of the stuff, Dynachus probably won't care. 'Cause he
And
just
you,
fix it anyways.
You go into the next room, and it with Monroe rather. This one seems like another empty room, very uneventful. I need somebody to just roll an encounter check real quick. You guys have been here for a while.
7.
7, nothing. Okay, so it's been about an hour now, just so you know.
So we're not blessed
But
anymore.
like it's been more like 2 hours at this point. Sorry, since you guys have been in here.
But an hour since he blessed us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Is the next room temple-like, or is it back to shelves?
Back to normal. Back to normal shelves.
are we going in? It's pretty normal.
Where are we at on the map?
Yep.
We are
I don't see why
now
not.
heading into this room.
Where are we going? We're here.
We have
I imagine you're gonna want to go east from here.
like 6 left.
Was there anything in this room?
Nope, seems pretty empty in this one.
I want to try to break through the shelf.
Which one? Where?
Yeah, if you want,
You got.
you should break through the
That's
wall
what I
right
was
here.
wanting to do.
The
Here we go,
connecting
dude.
wall
Yeah.
to the room where
Wait,
Dynachus
wait,
is
wait.
supposed to be at.
Oh, do you want to go to that dead end? That was back in that other room you were in. The room you just left was a room with the Hounds.
Yeah, so the room with the Hounds, the bottom left corner of that, wants to break that wall.
I'm
So
trying
we
to
can
break it.
go into the Dynachus room.
So if it's shelves, can we just remove some of the stuff to the other side?
If they work like shelves do, you would think so, yeah.
So I'm gonna start trying to remove some stuff before he does that to see if I can see something on the other side.
Okay, you take the item that's in the front foremost of the shelf out, and then there's another item behind it.
I'm gonna keep pulling.
There's another item behind it, and another one. There's another thing.
And it's just
Various
endless.
boxes, various like items and junk and garbage, broken messes.
Oh, shit.
Just keeps
Alright.
on going forever.
Go ahead then.
On a shelf. Take my hammer and just like try to break that shelf down.
Break it down.
Mhm.
Down. All right, you swing at the shelf, and the shelf itself, yeah, it does seem to break. They're not very sturdy, made out of some kind of strange metal, and they just kind of bend and break, snap, I guess, from the strength, and all the items come tumbling down. But the items just seem to keep coming from the infinite, like
That's
way
not
it keeps
good.
going up until it stops, and then it's more of a mess.
Well, okay, that didn't work.
Is there a wall behind it?
Well, we could try this, and I'm gonna like.
Well,
try
you saw the
burning
stuff
it.
shifting. You saw more items and stuff, more boxes and junk and garbage behind it.
I guess we keep going.
Yep.
I could try to light all the garbage on fire. Maybe we could treat it like we did the vines.
We're gonna burn this entire laboratory down.
If it gets out of control, I got this. And pull out my geyser or my decanter of water.
Sure, you want to try?
Alright, so I'm gonna
I
use
don't
my
stifle creativity here.
I'm gonna use my elemental attunement to just start like trying to keep the fire contained within this 1 foot cube of
You're just gonna
garbage.
just try to burn a hole straight through.
yeah, to see if it'll work. Like
It seems to keep going and catching items on fire until it hits an item that's not particular. Well, it's magical fire, right? Can it catch anything on fire?
no, it's key fire, so it's just
Key
like
fire.
regular
Can it catch anything on fire though, or does it
No,
obey
it's just
the
like
laws of
things that
fire?
are flammable. Yeah.
Yeah, you keep going until it hits an item that's made out of some kind of metal that can't burn. It just kind of can't go any further.
Well, shit.
It'll start catching items on around it on fire, and I guess they'll spread until it hits something that's not on fire. But
I'll just like put it all out.
Yeah.
Well, try that.
Then we head north.
okay,
Does Monroe see anything in this room?
you guys are almost there.
Indeed.
Wait, do you guys have any like dispel type of things?
I mean, I could dispel something.
I
You
don't-
could dispel the shelf to stop.
All right, you
That
see
looks like more than one enchantment.
in this room a
okay.
a large what are those called? Full body mirrors.
Yeah.
I guess that's what they're called. That it's a large full body mirror in this on the
Shelf
on the
holding.
western wall, and then you see some like holes cut into the shelves to see some items behind it. It seemed like they were just like cut. It's not, I guess, not cut. They're just kind of empty, vacant spaces that I guess something else was going to be put there eventually or not, or something like that. There's no seeming pattern to them. Kind of some empty shelving space,
Well, looks
not
like
packed to the brim, which is strange.
interesting but normal room up ahead.
Onwards.
Go ahead.
You go into the room.
Yeah.
Okay. You go into the room and yeah, you just see the mirror on the western wall, and
Wait, is it just one?
Do
mirror?
we look the same?
Just one-
Like, or is it?
you want to look in the
Distorted.
mirror.
Yeah.
I
I'll look in the mirror.
look in the
Yeah,
mirror.
I already did, I guess. Technically.
No, yeah, everything looks normal in the mirror.
Do I feel okay? I'm
You guys want
Do
to
you-
break it?
Do you
not gonna stare at it. I'm just gonna kind of like.
just think like, do I feel okay? It's like, well, you hear the mirror like speak. It's like, sure, hope you feel okay.
Oh,
There's like
my
a voice that
God.
comes from the mirror.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hail.
Fuck
Hail?
this, I'm out. Fuck.
Hail.
Hail.
Does he have a mouth? Is it just a mirror?
No, it's this noise coming from the mirror.
I'm gonna like pour some ale on him.
No, okay, nothing happened.
What's your
Does he
name,
say
mirror?
anything?
Do you have a name?
No,
Ask him who's the fairest of them all.
Who is the fairest of them all?
Dynachus.
Were you made by Dynachus?
No,
Do you?
What are you?
a mirror.
Not only a mirror.
No.
You're speaking.
Yes.
That's not all a mirror does.
Yes.
Fuck.
Where is Dynachus?
Question. Yes.
Can you take us there?
I don't think that's how that works.
Do you only answer yes or no?
Yes.
There you go.
But wait, you answered Dynachus earlier.
Yes.
Yes, no, and Dynachus. Dynachus, us there. Take us to Dynachus,
No.
please. Can I roll persuasion?
Try.
20.
Yes.
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 How big is the mirror?
It's like full bodied, like the size of like a normal human.
Can I knock on it?
I was gonna say.
Sure.
Does it do anything?
No.
I was gonna see if I could touch it. but
Are you
yeah.
trapped?
Does it say anything when you knock
No.
on it?
You want to be set free?
No.
How big?
Probably a good answer.
How big is it?
Full
it's,
body.
It's full body
Oh,
mirror.
sorry. I was gonna put it in my bag, but
Full bodied for a
If we
gnome.
break you, will
Yeah.
you stay in one piece of the mirror?
No.
Will you die if we break you?
Yes.
I
I say we just go.
kind of want to break it.
It's not doing anything. I couldn't kill the Hellhounds. You can't break the mirror.
What?
I want to go.
Why? They're just dogs.
They're not just dogs.
You said which way?
They're
did you-
hellhounds. Hounds from hell.
Which way did you go
That
from
are
from
very
the empty
cute
room?
Puppers.
North.
North.
Fire breathing cuteness. In black fur.
Wait, empty room
There's no
west,
reason
and then
with
north.
Okay. Thought so. Well, you're in the western room now, right?
I thought the western room was the temple room.
Sorry.
Someone
Well,
else get the
here,
map.
let me see real quick. One more time, real quick, because the way you went isn't towards Dynachus, so that's why I'm confused.
Wait, there's no way to get to him except going all the way around. Unless I missed a door.
Catagast has lost map privileges.
Someone else get
I'm
that
doing
map.
a fine job, boys. We could have went south and cut off 2 rooms, but that room wasn't pleasant.
Saying we could have went the wrong way, but we haven't.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
we don't
you
know where we're
didn't you didn't mark down where you went from here.
It's just up, like the north. Where the line goes up is where I thought we were.
Yeah, that was the empty room that you were in. I don't think you marked down where you went from here. You said you wanted to go north from the empty room, which is away from Dynachus and into this room.
So then we go west. That's
So
what
you never would have went into this room.
Mark, put a star on the room that you were at on your map. So that way I can go from it.
That's where you were at. That's why I was confused, because that's away from Dynachus.
So where the star is currently.
That's the mirror room. Yes.
Okay. Well, we gotta go back and go west.
There you go.
So we're leaving the mirror.
I assume I don't know.
Unless you want to break it. I got
When I asked the mirror, does it want to come with us?
that.
No.
Okay.
He said yes.
He just said no.
I was here. No.
Come on, let's take him. He's not gonna resist.
No. Just
Okay.
to save time, you go back, go to the next room. It's empty as well. There's nothing in there.
Okay, so then we would head
There's
north.
only one way to go.
Monroe. Yeah, let's send Monroe north. Did you see anything in this room?
Another empty one.
Then we would head west. Anything in this room?
Okay. Heading west.
What if there was just a tiny person standing behind that mirror answering all those
Just
questions?
Like,
Okay, so
The
Monroe
Wizard of
goes into
Mirrors.
this room, and the room itself, the shelving units seem to be very old and decrepit in this room. They don't seem like they have much longer life left in them. Let me see if what's in here spots Monroe. What's yeah, these things spot Monroe. So as soon as you go in, fly in with Monroe,
Okay.
you see through Monroe's eyes, these three winged black figures turn and look at Monroe, and yeah, they immediately start to go towards where Monroe came through, which is where you guys are.
Incoming, boys.
What were they?
As described,
Or what
they're
they look like?
these
Three.
winged black monsters.
Oh shit.
Like they looked quite evil, and they're coming to that door right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have you guys all roll initiative.
No, not too bad.
God damn it. Okay. Seriously, he's gotta pull this fucking thing to the table.
You guys come here often?
Yeah.
A lot.
Only on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays for D&D. Stay tuned.
Nice plug.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Thursday podcast. Sometimes.
Don't fuck up.
Hey, don't fuck it up.
Not. Yeah, I think I did it perfectly. All right, set yourselves up however you wish in this room, since you guys were waiting for Monroe to scout.
Which way did we come in?
Yeah, which one? Wait, that one.
Where are they
And they are
flying?
coming from right there. Okay.
They shall meet the resistance.
La resistance.
There's the last.
Oh,
This is Cragdaddies, correct?
yes.
So small wizard man.
Indeed. No.
I guess I'd be in the back somewhere because I was taking the back.
Wait, you guys going in the room?
That's
Well,
the
no,
room we're
this is the
waiting
one
in.
you're
They're
waiting
coming
in
into our
currently.
room.
Oh, okay.
However you wish to be set
I
up.
mean, I would be in the front, like,
Yeah.
so.
They didn't even bother Monroe.
Nope, they're coming directly towards you guys. Where Monroe flew in
that's fine.
from. So so what did you do with Monroe?
Snapped him out.
Snapped him out. Okay. So snap him out.
Can I put a minor illusion wall right there? Or are the rooms pretty connected? Oh no, they're connected. They're pretty.
So you guys ready? You know they're coming because Monroe's great scouting.
Are these things
And-
flying? Yeah, or
No, you wait and you wait and
Can I ready spell?
yeah, do what you gotta do.
I'm just
Ready
gonna
and attack as well.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Ready all your actions and such.
I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna get ready for one of them to like bust in the room, and I'm gonna try and like jump on one of them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ready magic missile.
Get ready and attack.
I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Okay. And you guys wait and nothing shows up. Yeah, nothing is coming to the
Can I
room.
use my divine sense?
I think your
Yes.
bird lied.
Yeah.
Easier
Could.
to find sense.
Do I sense anything?
And I remember for a fact it doesn't go through walls, right?
No.
Nope.
Doesn't
You
go-
don't defend. You don't detect anything in the room with you currently.
Okay.
I've only known him since the Vine Dungeon.
Send him back through.
Okay. I'll bring Monroe back and send him into the
Wait. What if I just peek around the corner and I'm like, because I'm like 10 feet above the air.
Sure.
And just like peek around the corner.
Peek around the corner. Do a perception check, I suppose.
Be a 24.
You peek into the room, and let me see. Peek into the room, and you can just make out the silhouettes of shadowy beings that are hugging these walls right here, because the walls themselves are like 5 by 5 thick. So right here, like on either side of the door, you can see the beings that Monroe saw hugging the wall, seeming to wait to ambush you guys as you go through.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna like.
And they didn't seem to notice you when you when you peeked your head over.
Cool. So like.
Just whisper.
I go fuck them up. They're trying.
We gotta run right into their trap. They're trying to trap us.
No, let's
Um,
wait for them if they're trying to ambush us.
Or we just yell at them that we know they're there.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, really.
We know you're there.
Okay.
Come out with your wings up.
We know you're directly on the right side of the entrance waiting to ambush us.
All three of you.
Come on with your hands up and your wings down. Or we'll put them down.
They don't seem to respond to you.
Can I say it in Inferno?
Go ahead.
Come out with your hands up and your wings down, or we'll put them down. We know you're behind the wall to the right in the room.
All right.
I'll cast a
peek my head around the corner again, and I'm gonna use my elemental attunement to catch one of them on fire.
Can I cast minor illusion and have like it's a regular old armored human just kind of like walking through the doorway,
Ooh.
you know, kind of strolling.
There you go.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, you walk through the doorway and walk into the room.
Walks to the doorway and let me see.
Oh yeah.
He's just gonna
I'm
be
gonna ready
whistling.
my action like
Just
it-
casually whistling.
What's your spell save DC?
15.
15. Okay. He walks into the room and you immediately see the like 3 sets of claws, one on each side of him, and then another one a little bit further away. Swipe out at your illusion as soon as it walks in, and so what happens with the things interact? They just kind of like
It just goes through it.
goes through it, and then yeah, they let out like a loud cry of what sounds like disappointment, and then one of them just rushes into the room, seemingly out of frustration.
Does that trigger my grapple?
Sure, right
Yes.
there. You want to try to grapple it?
Oh, oof. Oof. What is a grapple? Is that a strength or dexterity?
Should be some kind of strength check, unless you have something that lets you.
Well, I can use dexterity and strength as a mod.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
Be like a 15.
As you reach out and try to grapple with it, your hands just kind of phase through it. Anybody else have any other kind of reactions?
I'm ready to magic missile.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Is that thunder?
yeah.
Okay. I just read an attack, so I
I
just
can't even hear it in real life. I don't hear it on
Yeah.
there.
for real.
So so 13 damage.
13 damage?
Yeah, if it hits him.
Yeah, it hits him.
Okay.
Magic missile.
Always
Yeah. Are your fists not magical?
Yeah.
Your fists are magical?
You can hit stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I told you that. As a monk, when you hit level 6, I think your fists become magical.
I mean, either way,
But I guess technically
you were trying to
like,
grapple him, not
grapple's a
strike
fist,
him.
Though. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
so what was that?
It was 13. Yeah.
I don't think he's in range of my stuff yet.
It just says unarmed strikes, so I'd assume that's like punching or kicking or
Alright,
something.
well, he's gonna come in, and I guess I'm just gonna give him one action after he gets hit by all the reactions. You're close enough to be able to grapple him, so I imagine you're close enough to get for him to swipe at you. So he's gonna turn and take a swipe at the person to try to grapple him, and then we're gonna roll initiative after that.
I thought.
Sorry?
Never mind.
Did you have an action ready?
I thought we'd already rolled initiative.
No.
No.
Didn't you have a bow pulled or an arrow pulled? Out
I just had my
to
bow
shoot?
out.
Oh, I thought you had an arrow ready.
All right. 9. I don't think that hits.
No. Is that towards me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
no.
initiative
Yeah,
on the
that's cool.
Hellhounds.
Okay. So now we're gonna roll initiative real quick.
Wait, I thought we already.
No, I think that was on the Hellhounds.
That's right.
The songs.
Indeed.
We'll add our proficiency bonus.
No, I believe it's just dexterity.
It's
Okay,
just
yeah.
It's dexterity modifier.
Alright, that's right.
All right. Anything above 20?
No.
Nope. 15 to 20.
19.
10 to 15.
12.
13. Hey. What up? The elves.
I'm sorry. What was that again? Sorry.
They both had 13.
Who has a higher dex modifier?
On initiative.
I got a 5. You got a 5 too?
No, I don't. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that was 10 to 15, right? That was everybody?
And he has
I had
12.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard another
And
one.
I had Sam.
The rain sounds so beautiful outside.
Then Uruk's last. What was yours?
Sam. 7.
No. Fucker.
The fuck did he say?
I
Simon.
understand you.
Simon.
Okay. So, Cragmaw first.
Give it to me, baby.
Oh, I was thinking Def Leppard. I wasn't
Oh,
thinking.
shit.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
We'll step in and hit. Rage and hit.
Go for it.
Oh, wow.
So 38 damage on
What?
that.
18.
That hits.
$15.
Yeah.
For the first one.
Why?
18 again.
Yep.
Same thing again. 15.
Okay. Yeah, you've thoroughly pissed him off. It seems like that's who he's gonna go after next. Meanwhile, the other two have not shown themselves yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do them. Yeah. So. Yeah. So these two right here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So you see, yeah, the beings kind of phase through the wall. Well, they're over here. Sorry, kind of phase through the walls, and come through right here, and then same here, and this one's not going to move at all, and they're going to take swings at people. Guess gonna go for. This one's just gonna go for the first person he sees in front of him because he's not looking up to the right, so he's gonna go for the short boy. Disadvantage, right?
Are you still gonna hit?
13? No, sorry, 15.
So yeah, hits.
15 hits. Okay.
What's your AC?
Only 12.
Ooh.
12 damage. And then this one is going to swing at Cragmon. Does it have disadvantage as well, or no? $19?
Miss.
Fuck. And then this one is also going to go Cragmaw. Oh, yeah, he misses. Their claws are too slow to hit the mighty Cragmaw.
Yay!
Yeah.
And then it is Zoltan.
Alright, I'm gonna turn towards the one that made a swipe at Catagast.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna make an armed strike.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Where you get 2 attacks.
10.
Nope.
Alright, second attack.
He's able to weave around it.
Natural 20.
That, yeah, that hits.
Alright.
That probably is.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, not probably. No, it hits.
9 damage.
Is that after the multiplication? Make sure.
Wait, my bad. Okay. 13 damage.
Okay.
And then my last bonus action, unarmed strike.
Mhm.
Wait, actually. $16? Wait, no, not 16. 15.
Oh, 15 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, 6.
6. Alright. He doesn't seem to care too much about your magical fist. He just snarls at you angrily. Kind of has like a pig face with horns coming out of it. It's really ugly. You can tell their wings are very tattered and shadowy. Anyway, Lass.
You move me up so I could get a shot on the one by Catagast.
15. Right here?
Yes.
Or here?
That's fine. Okay. And I'm just gonna take a shot at him.
Sure.
With my +1 arrow.
Mark.
15 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so since he's standing within 5 feet, I can add my sneak damage, I do believe. Standing within 5 foot of Catagast.
He is within 5 feet of Catagast.
Okay.
He had just phased out of the wall, so he's definitely.
Nice.
It's 14.
Oh,
22.
22.
Yeah.
Rogues.
You have matched the damage output by this mighty Roachfolk over here. Lass and Roachfolk dealing the big numbers.
Okay.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, it's fine. That's it.
Catagast.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at Al Uric here. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Uric, why don't you try this spell out?" And then I'm gonna cast haste on
Oh, baby.
you. So now you have an extra attack or whatever else you want, and you're super fast.
An extra action, basically.
Yes. And
Double your movement speed.
So that gives you 2 attacks.
3 attacks.
3 attacks.
3 attacks.
Plus an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you
yeah, 3
and you have
attacks if you want.
+2 to your AC. So and you get
Good.
an advantage on dexterity saves.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is that your turn?
Do it.
What does your aura do again?
So I have 2 auras. Right now, so for me and anyone within 10 feet of me, they are not only resistant to magical damage, they get a plus. They get a bonus to their saving throws equal to my charisma modifier, which is +2. So it's +2 to saving throws just by being in 10 feet of me and resistance to magic damage.
Okay. You say only charisma saving throws?
No,
just
any
saving throws in general?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's my charisma bonus modifier though.
And how far away?
Right now, 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Uruk.
Okay, so feeling
Get
this,
'em.
feeling this fucking power well up within me. From first of all, my bonus action. In fact, thanks, Catagast. I cast a Shield of Faith on Catagast. Your AC goes up by 2.
And I just want to point out, I just realized in 3.5, I know it's kind of disrupting, but I gotta mention this. Whenever you cast spells within melee distance of people, you would provoke attacks of opportunity. You guys are so lucky that's gone.
I'm gonna move up to the one harassing my spellcasting buddy. Make a first one attack.
Go for it.
It's natural 17.
That's gonna hit.
You want to go and roll damage for that one?
Wait, what kind of weapon are you using?
I'm using a flail.
Magical.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
There's lightning bolt on it too.
I know. So just don't want to go over and roll damage for it first.
Yep.
7 damage. No, wait. Yeah, 7 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
18.
To hit, yes.
10 damage for the second hit.
Mm-hmm.
17 for the third one.
Mm-hmm.
The hit. Okay. For this last hit, 2. I'm going to actually use a Divine Smite, which takes a spell slot of mine. Because I use it after I hit something.
Okay.
And it does an extra 2. Okay. Let me go and do this first. That's 18 damage for the third hit as a righteous divine.
With and does radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
All right. So as if it wasn't in enough pain already from you striking it repeatedly, as soon as it sees that glow from your mace, it shrieks in horror. And how would you like to finish it, my friend?
I just want to, like, as the fucking radiant energy fills my flail, I just want to smite it down.
Fuck yeah.
And just burn holy power through it.
Yeah, it erupts in a blinding light of holy power and just essentially explodes and gone. Poof.
It's like crack, isn't it?
Hey man.
Oh, my
Cast
speed.
that spell on me again.
Cragmaw.
I'm just gonna keep swinging at the one that's in front of me. Natural 16.
Yep. Yep. All right. He's looking quite pained. Wasn't expecting these adventures to be so hardy, I guess.
19.
Trenchers?
These
Trenchers?
adventures.
Oh.
These trenchers.
These treacherous
I was like,
dogs.
trenchers? What are trenchers?
17.
Damage?
Yep.
How would you like to finish him off?
I'm just going to straight down again.
Just gonna hit him, and you see his incorporeal body go to the ground and not come back up. He's like, well, I guess he's gone now. Kind of like taking an elevator down without an elevator, just it's gone. All right, and then this one's right here. This one. So. Okay. Yeah, this one is gonna just. Yeah, he's gonna quickly. Well, you get attack of opportunity for him. Well, he can take his action to disengage, and then he's gonna move away, so he doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. And he's just gonna he's gonna phase through the wall. After he saw his two fellows get smited, he doesn't want any of that. So he flees through the wall.
Sure.
That's right. Better fucking run.
Better fucking run.
Well, did that fill your satisfaction?
Hey, while it's still going on, you could just
I'm just
fucking
like
scout
bouncing.
ahead if you want.
I'm just like bouncing around. Oh, scout ahead. Okay.
I mean,
Oh no!
You can chase that
Put my
motherfucker
shield
down.
up.
Is that what you want to do? Just kind of sprint through these rooms?
So you're gonna want to head.
Tell me where. Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Tell me where to
first,
go
Just give him a shot.
just go 3 rooms ahead. Just go south 3 times.
So he's gonna sprint through these rooms.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great idea.
See if you see anything, and then if something sees you, you just sprint back to us.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
he's gonna go west 3 times. Okay.
You are the Flash.
Or until he runs into something, I guess.
Yeah,
we
south
ready?
3 times.
No, no west. No south. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
All right. I'm just gonna like start sprinting, scouting like for the
Here,
rooms as I go.
I'll give you the map just in case.
All right. You run through the first room and you run past those 2 familiar beings with the bat wings, and before they even have a chance to notice you, you sprint past them. And
Just hear really loud clink, clink, clink.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in like heavy blackmail right now, dude. This is great.
and they turn their heads and sorry, too late, you're already gone. You sprint through the next room, and it's hard to gather all the details as fast as you're running, but you see like a balcony hanging in this room. But you keep on moving.
Just keep on moving.
And then you see another one of those fancy hallways with a bunch of corpses nailed to the walls as you go to the next room, and then finally you get to the third room, and okay, I can't believe this. You get to the next room, and I guess I should expect this. You see, as you get in, I can't do this straight face. You get in the next room, and you see one of those two beings with the bat wings, and you also see the two hellhounds from before. And it seems like it was trying to panic, explain something to him, and it turns around and it sees you, and it's like, ah! It's just like blinks out of existence, and the hellhounds see you, and they just book it. It's like, oh God! And you get in this room, and you finally take your breath, and you can see that there's this fancy chandelier that seems to be like hanging from nowhere in the room, and just like a shattered chest in the west side of the room, and that's about it.
I'm just gonna turn around. Back
Yeah, you run back and you see nothing of note besides those corpses nailed to the wall like you did before.
Like all they hear just coming down the hallways.
You see anything?
We went south 3 rooms, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah, essentially.
All right, I come back. I guess just.
See anything?
Well. Sorry. Yeah, I saw your winged friends. I saw those 2 fucking dogs. But they disappeared. They ran when I fucking saw them. Other than that, no. There's a chandelier, I think. In the third room. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Alright.
Man, this spell's fucking awesome.
Oh, well, Catty-Gas, like, first time.
Yeah, it's his first time.
Hey, man. Got some more of that haste. I feel like I can run for miles. I think I got a star on where PJ ran to.
Yeah.
Would you guys want to call it here soon?
We're literally about to hit Dynachus, so
Okay.
What time is it?
It's 4:15.
We were just gonna run through these 3 rooms, I would assume.
All right, so yeah, if you go to those rooms, nothing seems. You're just gonna go ahead and just go through them.
I would have stopped to talk to your buddies, but they saw me and ran.
Yeah, they
measure.
poofed.
Good call on their part.
Yeah.
Well, if you go through these,
What is it? The first one? Yeah. You can go for that.
nothing they're relatively empty as you go through them. It seems like if there was anything in them, he cleared them out. They don't want to be in there anymore when they saw a paladin booking it through.
We'll just go to where he stopped at.
Yeah, you just go where he stopped. Well, no, if you go to that room.
Okay.
Hold on one moment. I'm doing this right. As you go into this, the final room that he had gone into, okay, I want to make sure I had this all right. You walk in, and you don't see the what was in the final room, the Hellhound and the Incubus. Yeah. You don't see them in there. If y'all go in as a group, you do, however, see what seems to be a dragon, a silver dragon. That's it seems like he's trying to explore, see what the cause of the loud raucous was. loud raucous noise. You can kind of see him through the hallway before you walk in.
Wait,
Dragon?
like a full size dragon.
I don't know. Do you know what a full size dragon looks like with a knowledge nature check of some kind?
I'm a ex-draconian.
Nah, 8.
Hey, I mean, you're not really sure what a full size and small size dragon might look like.
How big is it?
It's large. It's in scale, like that. Normal person dragon.
Okay. Go ahead, Will.
He's just
Roll
kind
a
of.
stealth check.
Well, I mean, that was before you walked in. You could easily see there's a dragon in that room from the hallway.
Did I not catch this when I sprinted in there?
It wasn't in there when you.
Oh,
went in
got
there.
you. Fair enough.
He's exploring. You would guess he's exploring the loud noise that he heard. You didn't see the sprint into the room.
It was not here. It was not here when I got here.
It's kind of currently it didn't seem to be paying close attention to the hallway. It's like it looks like he's kind of like investigating the chandelier that was hung up that he spotted.
Does he see us?
Don't you have polymorph?
No.
Shit.
I mean, it doesn't seem like he sees you guys.
Can we see the other side to the doorway? The doorway to the other side?
I mean, it depends. Like, there's 3 different doorways in this room. From where you're coming in, you can see 2 of them.
Alright, which way are we trying to get? Because I can run in there and then teleport all of us.
When you come into the
Whichever
room,
way
you
we
would
need to
immediately,
go.
like, I mean, I'll let you tell them.
So my plan is to go to the southeastern door and then cut north into the hallway, and then that'll lead us to Dynachus. But there's still another room either way after this one.
Do any of you know any? You are of draconic bloodline.
Used to be.
Yeah, so you would know that, different colors of dragons mean different things.
Silver dragons are usually pretty good, right?
Yeah, silver dragons are usually more on the lawful good side of
That's what the
things.
color Bahamut was.
Platinum
Right?
dragon.
Yeah, platinum. Yeah. Maybe I should just try speaking to it.
I mean,
I do still know my old language.
would you tell us like you knew this about the dragons? Like they're pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you guys that.
Well, I mean, if it's a good dragon, I mean, I surely it won't just attack us for no reason. You know.
How big is the room?
You have a map, but
Oh, why?
it might be
There's
hard to
little
tell on
squares
yours.
on there.
Yeah.
But it might be hard to tell. It's roughly like 35 by 35.
That's pretty
All right,
small.
so
If
I
we get,
could try and talk to the dragon, and if it doesn't go too well, I can just teleport us to the other side of where we need to, and hope for the best.
when worst comes to shove, I can just put a fog cloud in the room, and he won't be able to see us.
Breathe fire.
Well,
Well, technically they breathe frost.
or we could just kill it.
Breathe fire.
Yes.
We don't need to kill it.
I mean, if it attacks us, we
Oh,
might.
it won't. Shouldn't attack us whenever.
Hopefully
You
not.
think that?
The silver dragons are usually quite docile. They uphold justice, and sure Uruka would get along with them just fine.
I hope so.
All right, so
I say something.
Hopefully, it's not the one we stole from.
we go talk to it.
Of all places.
Fancy meeting you here, dragon of Avaricia.
Alright, you're just gonna go in?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah,
I'll
he
just
kind of like
go
has a
in
claw up, kind of like looking into the iron chandelier.
and
Like he's trying to
Draconian-
find the source of the noise.
in Draconian. I'll say, oh, great dragon one.
It turns to me. Do you see in Draconic?
Yeah, and Draconic.
It's like, oh, you speak the language.
Yes.
Hello.
I used to be of the dragon descent. I used to be a dragonborn.
I'm gonna cast comprehend languages so I can join in.
I'm just gonna like walk in behind.
You used to be a dragonborn.
Indeed.
Fascinating. Why are you here in Dynachus's lab?
We have come to seek help to figure out what's going on with these magical portals.
Oh, okay, yes. I understand. I know of this situation. So you Murray sent you here then.
Indeed.
Indeed,
Okay,
Murray did.
that's fine. Yes. By all means, I can lead you to him if you wish. You're not far from him by now. I'm sure you guys have traveled for quite a while.
Indeed, we have a few hours.
Yeah, that's making good time considering the how this place is made.
Well, Murray gave us a map.
And I'm
That was wise of him to do
You
so.
speak Draconic?
well,
Comprehending
he's comprehending languages.
Oh.
Hey, you speak
Um,
Common, Adam?
Yeah,
No, I speak. Wow.
Well, what language are you using to speak to him? Is that
Well, while I'm hearing them like talking this like Draconic language, I'm gonna like nudge Zoltan and be like, "Hey, tell him I'm the one who made. I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry."
Oh, yes. My paladin friend, Uru, he says he apologizes for making the noise. My friend, he had casted haste on him in order to observe what was going on here, and his heavy armor makes lots of clinking as he runs.
I thought it was those pesky incubi again prowling around here.
Actually, he scared off the incubi and the hellhounds.
They're always trying to cause problems around here. They're a bunch of ne'er-do-wells. They think they can just use this place as their playground. They're lucky that it's so massive they get away every time.
Well, I don't mean to speak for him, but and I'm gonna relay this real quick, and I'm gonna say, do you want to like take care of this incubi for this dragon because they want to get rid of this problem?
I mean, they're not really a problem. They're more like a pest.
Does the dragon understand Common?
Yeah, seems like. Well, he responded to the common comment.
Yeah.
Oh
Did
shit!
he
Did he
respond
respond
in
in
common?
Common?
Oh yeah.
Or is he still in draconic? Oh, okay.
The dragon speaks. Oh, okay, dragon. Sorry. What's your name? I'm sorry.
A name. I haven't really had a name in a long time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
How about Silverwing?
I'm nervous.
If you wish, I quite like that name.
Well, like as my good friend Zoltan here said, we're here on Murray sent us in here to find Dynachus. Perhaps you could just help us get to him.
Yes, I could help lead you the rest of the way. Like I said before, it's not far now. You're just a couple rooms away.
Thank you. We've already fought a man of
He has
creatures.
me posted up nearby to help deter any would-be troublemakers, so he can keep focus and work.
Well, we've already taken care of some strange troublemakers on our way. I hope that won't be a problem.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
There's all kinds of strange beings and troublemakers all throughout this lab. So any help, any help is welcomed. But I usually just deal with them if they get too close to bothering Dynachus.
Understood.
So if you help Dynachus, do you believe
Hmm?
what he's doing is right and that he can truly seal this magic off?
What are you talking about?
Murray was telling us that he plans to.
I'm not supposed to know what Dynachus is doing. I'm just here to make sure he can do it.
Oh, yes. My apologies.
What?
I like it.
You look like you have to say something.
Is the dragon talking to me right now?
I mean, if that's the face you're making, yeah.
Fuck. Oh no, Silverwing. If you're not supposed to know, you're not supposed to know.
Yeah, it's.
If you want to stick to that, but you are your own. You are your own dragon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I am my own. I am a dragon. Yes.
You have your own heart and your own beautiful soul and your own will.
Yes,
never forget.
And yeah, I'm aware.
Anyways, if you want to show us the Dynachus, that'd be great.
All right.
Actually, how old are you? Damn it. I'm considered a I would be what you call a young in my lifespan. So I don't know what dragons' lifespans are.
Oh, here we go.
About 700
1,000.
years. 7.
Well, you can. If you can tell by my more bluish than silver scales, I am still young. I still have quite a ways to go before I become an adult, and I plan on seeing my older age and spread my wings and I'll fly away.
So, why do you work for Dynachus if you don't know what he's actually doing?
It's a nice way to pass the time. Got a lot of time to pass.
It's not because you believe it's righteous or anything.
I mean, it's not harmful. He's making great leaps in magic and science. It's quite impressive.
On an unrelated note, do you know about the wild magics that's held underneath the Kidway Forest? Or any of the shrines?
I don't know where any of that is.
You say he's
Is that in the lab somewhere? It's a big place.
You say he's young.
Yeah, he's considered young.
Wormling,
Do you
5,
know
young,
anything else?
6.
Not wormling, young.
Yeah, young 6 to 100, adult 101 to 800, and ancient is 801 or more. There's no
So
cap.
he's anywhere from 6 to 100 years
Yeah,
old.
and there's no cap, so he could be like
Yeah, I know they don't die of old age.
yeah.
So,
It's pretty
do you not know anything outside of this laboratory, Silver Wing?
Not yet, but once I grow old enough, I'll be. They've told me that they have a task for me once I get old enough. I'll leave, and I have other things I have to do. But for now, I'm just here, growing as I go, learning a little bit about magic and science and such, as Dynachus has time to show me.
See,
That's all the questions I had.
I look forward to whatever they'll have me do in the next 100 years or so.
maybe one day it's just you'll be tasked with freedom once they believe you to
Well,
be
yes,
safe.
that'll be part of it. I'll be out and about and doing their tasks they assigned me. They told me I'm going to be going outside of. They told me about Gula, the country that I'm in. I'll be going outside of Gula, over the ocean, going somewhere.
Are you able to leave whenever you please? Or are you being held here against your will?
I mean, I can leave if I want. I don't think I can fit through the door though.
Oh,
Will you take over the Guardian's place over the ocean?
Who?
Guardian of Ocean? Mauritia?
I don't think we've made it that far in my studies yet.
Ah,
I look forward to learning about it though.
fair enough, friend.
What if you had your own freedom? Would you just bust down the door and find your own will in the world?
I guess. I mean, I'm pretty happy. Like, there's plenty of open space for me to fly around here if I need to. Very vertical in here.
Oh, so you can fly through the mist.
Oh, well, I try not to go that high.
Oh,
I can't really see up there. I don't want to run into anything.
I understand. All right.
There's plenty of space around here, though.
do you know what's up there?
Not really.
How far is the mist? Like,
I've gone a little bit into it. It gets very quiet. It's hard to see. I don't really know how far it goes. I don't really want to find out. Afraid I might get lost.
I was just
You can't even see the shelves in front of your face once you get too far into it.
I'm just thinking about sending my familiar up there. Just curiosity.
I wouldn't recommend it for the little guy. He might get lost.
It's fair. I'll keep him grounded.
Dynachus has told me that
Dynachus-
it's kind of like a gray in between of planes, perhaps. I'm not really sure. He doesn't seem to really know what it is either.
Well, do you recommend just go?
Well, like I said, I'll lead you the rest of the way.
Oh, sure.
I want to make sure you don't touch anything in my room.
Wait, which one's your room?
The next room.
The
Okay.
one that we're about to go into.
Yes.
Huh.
It's where I usually stay and sleep whenever I need to. Eventually, I'll be able to turn into something a little more compact and have a little more room to work with. So that'll be nice. I'm looking forward to that. Dynachus tells me I have all kinds of new powers and stuff as I get older. I can't wait.
You know the power of these boxes?
I know, right? They're quite amazing. They're not very durable, but they're easy to make with the process that Dynachus uses, and you can store all kinds of things inside of
They
them.
look very versatile.
They are. It's amazing.
What are they called?
Cardboard boxes.
It's revolutionary.
It's amazing. Cheap,
Dynachus
easy
really
to produce.
Dynachus really is changing the world.
I think that's his retirement plan. If this whole
And
thing calls
Probably
through.
work out.
and the silver lining on it. What is that? The
He calls that
adhesive
tape.
tape.
Yes. Yeah, you guys know about that sovereign glue. It's like that, but not quite as potent, but much easier to make.
Ooh,
Well, that stuff's
easy.
really hard to remove, so tape sounds like a better idea.
It's pretty It's not as much of a
Well, like
learning curve.
It's more like cheese.
Sure. Anyway,
Dynachus.
yeah, I'm sure you are all very excited to meet Dynachus. So if you guys follow him, he kind of has to like squeeze in these little archways. He's like, like pops through. Like, well, this is my room, and you go into a room that's smaller than the last one, to be fair, but not tiny. He has room to walk around in it and stuff. And it has all kinds of trinkets and knickknacks that he seemed to have found that caught his interest. Nothing particularly interesting, but he also has like a little corner that he has where he has a bunch of the more comfortable ones piled on top of each other that he can sleep on if he wishes. And yeah, it seems to be a pretty typical dragon hoard of sorts that he has formed, but instead of gems and gold, it's strange knickknacks and trinkets that Dynachus had either made or just other people had less sprawled about.
I'm just gonna like take my mask off and like look around. I'm gonna be like, it's dim. It's so small, but such a fantastic dragon. Why would somebody just stick you in such a tiny room?
No, I mean, this wasn't my original room. I was in a smaller one, but as I was actually in this room, and he points to a little archway, and it leads literally just like a small 5-wood, like presumably where he was when he was a wormling, when he was really small. So when I get bigger, they're gonna move me to another room, probably the one actually right this way, and he points to an archway, and it opens up to a bigger room, much bigger room. So they just, yeah, I'll just move as I get bigger. Eventually I'll be too big to be in here, and then that's when from what they tell me, they'll let me free, and they'll task me with something else to do, and I'm more than happy to do it since they're offering me, a place to live and everything I could ever ask. Anything I want, they give to me, so I don't really have any complaints here. Like I said, I'm learning from Dynachus, one of the smartest people I've ever met in my life, which I've met a lot, but I'm sure he's up there with most people.
Sure, he's up there.
So you meet a lot of people in this laboratory.
No, I have not met a lot.
Oh, you haven't met a lot. I'm sorry.
Not a lot of people come here. I've met Murray. He seems like a very swell fellow.
Not so intelligent.
What?
Not so intelligent.
I mean, he seems smart enough. Not on the level of Dynachus, but he seems more of a charismatic fellow. But very pleasant to talk to. He usually talks to Dynachus, but he shared some words with me as well. Of course, letting me know what the plans are for me and stuff. But yeah, I've met some other beings. The incubi. They're not very pleasant, but I like you guys. You guys are pretty pleasant. This is nice.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, if you will, so follow me. And then he quickly takes you immediately to the left, to the little hallway, past a little dead end. And yeah. And he leads you into the room where Dynachus is supposed to be. And you walk in, and you see a it smells disgusting in here, and you see a big X just like painted on the northern wall, which would be immediately to your left, I believe, when you walk in here. Yes, a big, huge X. And you see an air elemental just kind of like hanging out in the room. It seems to be pacified somehow. and you don't see Dynachus anywhere. And you see the silver dragon stopping. He comes like, oh wait, back up. And he pushes back. He squeezes back through the shelves. And he pops out. He's like, he kind of peeks his head around the corner. Watch this, guys. And if you want to, you can peek around the corner, around the little way it would be to look in. I don't know if all of you would be able to, but most of you would be able to. But anyway, as you look in, you look where the X is, and where the air elemental is sitting, and you don't see anything happen for a little bit, and then from one of the other ways, like other doors into the room, you see like a little cube, like just fly out, and it like hits that X dead in the middle, and it like tinks off it and lands on the ground in front of the air elemental, and kind of looks at it, and nothing happens. But then it quickly like seems to form into a giant like portal of some sort, and you see the air elemental immediately panic, and then it starts getting sucked through as it's like just freaking out, like it doesn't know what's happening, and then it slowly gets sucked in completely until it's all the way in, and then the cube just like kind of stops, and shuts. It becomes just a normal cube again. He's like, that's what he's working on. It's supposed to. That's what's gonna help. He's the Silverwing, as you call him, seems to be thoroughly impressed about the display.
It's pretty impressive.
And you see Dynachus. You see who you presume to be Dynachus stroll in from the way the cube was thrown. He seems very pleased with himself. He's like, it was a success, progress, wonderful. If you want, he's like, go ahead, there he is, go.
Dynachus, I presume. We're the Cragdaddies sent by Murray.
Do you want to call it here?
Yeah,
let's stop here. Okay. Whew.
Lord have mercy.
Thanks for tuning in.
That was great.
Mouse cursor, please. Got my pad back.
Here.
Insert awkward entrance or outro.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god.